if this goes on my record, I'm not gonna be able to get no job. When people see this, when I become an adult and people look at my record and run me as a background, they're not gonna want to hire me. I'm not gonna be able to be a doctor. I'm not gonna be able to go to college. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Hey guys, it's me. My second video. Really don't be doing TikTok like that, but I just wanted to say, I've just been going through a stressful day today. I've been praying for God to make it better. I've been going through foster care. Foster care is just really stressing me out. I love the thing that they do and trying to help me pay for my college and everything. I'm grateful in those areas. I'm grateful for everything, But I really don't have nobody I feel like I can vent to. Sometimes I feel like I'm alone. Sometimes I feel like I'm left out. But I've never really celebrated my birthday before. I've never, did anything like that fun. And sometimes I have people look at me like, you're not even a real human if you don't celebrate this or you don't celebrate that. But what most people fail to understand, that my life was hard. I'm not saying it wasn't harder than anybody else.
Today, we're going to witness the raw interrogation of 17-year-old Shakel McClain, who's charged as an adult for one of Tallahassee's most shocking crimes. When police found the elderly Sam's Club employee, her gray hair was stained red with blood, her skull fractured in multiple places, as she sat with a vacant stare, unable to speak. What happens when detectives confront the teenager accused of beating her with a tree branch before stealing her car and bragging about his splatt, which is a term used for a stolen car? The answers lie in the unedited footage, and what he reveals in the interrogation might surprise you. Be sure to watch the video to the end. I've added some extra footage once the interrogation is complete that'll give you an even deeper dive into the mind of Shakel McClain and let you know what type of kid he really was. I have a strong feeling that you're gonna be just as surprised as I was. Make sure to talk to me in the comments and let me know how you feel about this guy. And like the video so more people like yourself can see it.
Just have a seat in this chair right here. This chair. That's what Kelly was.
Shit like this that happened way too many times before. Hey boss, I hope you don't mind. I just don't want to listen. I'm black. I don't want to get shot. Okay, I've seen too many stuff like that.
Why would you say that?
I've seen a lot of movies. Okay.
Well, movies are all fake.
Yeah, but you also got bad people. I just want to make myself feel comfortable.
That's fine. Alright, we're going to talk to you first. I just need to try to get some basic information from you to make sure I got everything spelled right and all that. What's your first number? Sorry, I'm tired. First name.
First name Shakel, sir.
So you pronounce it Shakel?
Well, it's pronounced Shakel, but everybody says Shakel.
Shakel, okay.
It's just.
And your last name?
McClain, sir.
Date of birth?
January 5th, 2004.
So you're 16?
17, boss. I'm finna be 18.
Oh. It's been a long week, man.
Listen, it's okay. I just want to figure out what's going on.
That's fine. We'll talk. What's your current address?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know my address like that.
Okay. Where are you supposed to be living at?
Here.
Here in Tallahassee? Okay. But you don't know your address?
Nah, I just know where to go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the type of people like, oh, when I see something I recognize, I know where I'm at.
Okay.
Do you know the name of the road?
Laura Lee.
Where you picked up today?
Yeah.
Laura Lee. Who lives there?
Well, it's my brother, my uncle, and my TT, but I was here, visiting because I got a baby on the way. I'm finna be 18 soon.
Okay.
So I came down here to, search for a little apartment and stuff to get stuff situated because I know taking care of a baby is a big responsibility, and I want to make sure my family, I got
Is your girlfriend here?
No, sir. She's actually finishing her school.
Where at?
She's in Georgia, sir.
In Georgia?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So Laura Lee, so you at the house where they picked you up from?
Yes,
That's
sir.
okay.
Cause I was visiting, you know.
Okay. You have a Florida driver's license ID card? No. Okay.
To
You
be
know your
honest with
social?
you.
You know your social?
Yes, sir.
What's that? Your current phone number? You don't know your current phone number? But you have a phone. You don't know the phone number? Okay.
It sucks, I know. I don't really talk to too much people, to be honest with you. The only person I ever text is my girlfriend, to be honest.
Okay.
And my brother, that's it.
Alright, so right now you're under arrest, okay, so you're in custody and you're here at the Tallahassee Police Department. So before I can talk to you and ask you questions and you ask me questions and all that stuff, I gotta read your rights, okay?
Go right ahead.
So, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
I can't afford no lawyer. Yeah, I'm trying to make it like the rest of us.
Okay. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Basically, what's saying is anything that I tell you guys can be held against me in court.
That is right. Have you previously asked any law enforcement officer today to allow you to speak to an attorney about what's going on?
No, I've asked the officer about what's going on.
No, I know, but did you say, hey, I want an attorney?
No, sir, not yet, no.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me right now?
Yes, sir, because I want to figure out what's going on.
Alright, just sign right there. Those are just what I read to you, and those are the yes and no questions that I just asked you. You can read over that.
There you go, boss.
What, so we got back to who's your legal guardian?
Well, like I said, I'm here to visit because I'm finding an apartment.
Okay.
So I'm staying with my brother. You know, I was just spending nights there, but I'm still looking
What's your brother's name?
Brendan, sir.
Brendan?
Yes, sir.
B-R-E-N.
D-A-N.
D-A-N. What's his last name?
Too much known by his last name.
So he's not your brother?
No, he's not my blood, but we've known each other since little kids.
Okay, so who is your legal guardian?
My legal guardian, I'm visiting him.
No, that's not who you're visiting. Like, where your mom and dad, aunt or uncle, somebody, you're a juvenile. Somebody, last I know, you were in DCF's custody.
Yes, sir.
Department of Children and Families.
I'm here with them.
With DCF?
No. Visiting here, like I said.
I know, you're here visiting, but here's the thing, you're a juvenile, you're not an adult. So you either have to be in the custody of your parents,
that's the thing,
or you were turned over to DCF and you've been in the custody of DCF.
My birthday's coming soon when I turn 18, and I'm here.
I know, but who right now who's responsible for you right now?
I'm with my Titi, my brother.
He's not your real brother, so who's a family member that's supposed to be responsible for you?
Nobody, sir. That's what I'm telling you. I'm here.
So as far as DCF is concerned, who would they contact if they needed to do anything for you legally?
They'd probably put me in the system.
You were in the system.
They'd put me back in the system.
So you're not supposed to be in a group home or something right now? Because you were in a group home, but you're not anymore.
Well, I ain't been in a group home in a long time.
Like how long?
Long
Like
time.
beginning of this year?
Nah, way before this year.
So
I haven't been in no group home.
At all in 2021?
No, sir.
Okay. So, okay. Where's mama?
Mom gave me away at 2 years old.
At 3 years old?
2.
To who?
Well, she gave me away
to the state? Like, did she put you up for adoption, or?
Well, it's somehow type of way how it went through the court system. where she gave up her rights, which she gave me to one of her coworkers, but the lady who raised me passed away.
Okay, when was that?
That was a long time.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say not long, but if I guess you can look at it.
If something happened to
long,
you and you were dead or in the hospital,
ain't nobody gonna care.
but who are we gonna call? Well, Brendan's not your brother. Like, do you have family members? Like a real aunt and uncle?
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, boss. My mom, I don't know who my daddy is. My mom, like I told you, she gave me away at 2 years old. I'm here. I'm working, sir. I'm off today. I'm currently working.
Where do you work at?
I work at Taco Bell.
Which one?
Back that way, close to where I stay.
So the one down there on South Monroe in Orange?
Because my paperwork's supposed to be getting transferred.
To?
Here.
Paperwork from where?
From a Taco Bell transfer.
From where?
From Georgia.
From Georgia?
Yes, sir. I had to call and see if they can do a transfer, if that makes sense.
Right, to transfer just your place of employment from one Taco Bell to the other.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you were in Georgia?
Yes, ma'am.
Where at in Georgia? What city?
What city? I don't know. To be honest with you, I know I don't really too much think about my city like that. I just Georgia.
Do you know what city you're in right now?
Yeah, this is Tallahassee.
Okay.
I mean, because you got Tallahassee police.
No, I know, but you're from Tallahassee. You've been here before, like.
Visiting, yeah.
I mean, you used to live here before, didn't you?
Not permanently, no. Visit,
Okay.
yeah.
So what cities have you lived in?
I've lived in Georgia. I've lived in Houston, Texas. I visit down here. I've been to Atlanta, Georgia. I've been to.
Not where you've been to visit, like where have you lived?
Like, yeah, like visit here. I've been to Atlanta, Georgia to stay. I've been to Orlando. I'd have been to Tampa.
Okay. So for you to tell Taco Bell to transfer your paperwork from Georgia to Florida, how are they gonna know what Taco Bell you worked at?
Because I got the number to call.
Okay, and you don't know what city that was in, but you lived up there and worked up there?
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, you looking at me like it don't make no sense.
It doesn't. You're 17 years old.
Boss,
You're almost an adult. I mean,
listen, like I told you, I don't know what's going on. You asked me all these questions. I'm trying to figure out why y'all got me in.
And we're going to get to that. I'm just trying to get some background on you to see.
I mean,
here's the thing. The reason I'm asking all these questions is because technically you're a juvenile, so we're supposed to try to call somebody because you're in custody and we're talking to you, but you don't really know who's supposed to. I called DCF and we're trying to wait a call back from them. So I don't know who. You're a juvenile. Technically, somebody on paper with the state of Florida is responsible for you, whether it's DCF or somebody or a group home or an adopted parent or a caregiver, somebody, but you don't know who that is, right? So
have you been emancipated?
As an adult?
I was trying to get in the process. Yeah.
Okay, but that's not finished.
No.
Okay. So when did you? Okay, we'll broach that later. So you came to visit. When did you get into town?
I got into town, I think, a couple of days ago.
A couple of days ago?
Yes, sir.
So today is Wednesday, November 10th.
Wednesday, November 10th. I left. Okay, so here's how it goes. I came, so Wednesday, November 10th, the 11th. I came here and I went to the fair. I don't know. I got a ride and I went to the fair. I think 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
That's when I was at the fair. That's when I came down here. Because I went to the fair and was visiting and stuff. Then I left again, but then I came back.
So you got into town the same day you went to the fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went to the fair possibly, if I'm not mistaken, around 8:35 or so at night.
Okay, but you don't know what day it was?
To be honest, I think 3 or 2 days ago.
2 or 3 days. So today's Wednesday, so Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Which one of those days was it?
I'm probably gonna go with either between Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday?
Yes, sir.
So you got into town the same day that you went to the fair?
Yes, sir, because I wanted to go to the fair, you know.
Cool. Who'd you go to the fair with?
Well, I got a ride with some other people. I didn't know. They were just being friendly and gave me a ride. So I took it. That was my free ticket for a ride, so I didn't have to walk.
So where did you get this ride at?
I was coming. Okay, so what's the street name? I think. I'm trying to think if this area. If you go over, do you know where Sienna Square is?
Yes.
Sienna Square. If you're coming back this way, I guess it's like I think it's Magnolia Drive or some place over there is where I got picked up.
How did you get from Sienna Square to Magnolia?
I walked. That's what I was saying. I walked from Sienna Square to Magnolia. I think
Where's
that's over
Sienna
there
Square?
by Circle K, right?
Sienna Square is off Capitol Circle Northeast.
Sienna Square, Magnolia Drive. I think that's the street. I don't know.
Magnolia is a
right there
Drive's
by
now.
Circle K, right?
Well, there are a lot of Circle
There's
Ks.
a lot of Circle K.
And Magnolia
Well, the
is a long
closest Circle
street.
K to what's the name?
There's a
To Sienna
circle.
Square?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to look.
No, I know.
I'm
What-
bad with streets, so
That's fine, we'll work it out. Okay, so Sienna Square, when you come out of that apartment complex, right?
yes, ma'am. You come. It depends. Well, you go straight out to the highway and you hit that right, and you go straight down a little bit where Circle K is on your left side. Circle K should be on your left side, and I think it's a CVS on your right side where you're stuck at that light right there.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And then you get on the left lane, and you take that left and you go straight out.
So you turned left? So when
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
a CVS on your right side,
CVS on the right
is
side.
there a car dealership right there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
right
so-
across the street.
So
on
you
the other
turned,
side.
you turned by the car dealership?
Going left outward, like
Okay, CVS on the right, car dealership on
yeah.
the left,
So
you
my
turn
back
left.
would be facing CVS
Gotcha.
going out.
Alright, so you took, that's Miccosukee Road. Okay, so you took Miccosukee,
Yes, ma'am.
you walked.
Yes, ma'am. I walked. I came out. I walked down there. Then I took that left and went all the way down. And then that's where I got the ride from.
So you were still on Miccosukee when someone stopped and gave you a ride?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then they took
My
you to
fault.
the
I
fair?
apologize for telling
That's
you.
fine.
That's
Magnolia
what,
Road.
our road names get a little weird here, so they took you directly to the fair,
Yes, ma'am.
and you said this was like 8:45?
8:35, 8:45.
Okay.
I know it was around 8 o'clock though.
Okay.
So, why were you up on Miccosukee at that apartment complex?
Oh, I got friends over there.
You got friends?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So that's it,
It's off Capitol Circle Northeast, 1747 Capitol Circle Northeast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But can somebody like enlighten me?
We will. We're gonna get there.
Okay.
Trust me.
'Cause I'm trying to I'm nervous.
Trust
trying
me.
to figure out what's going on.
We will get there.
All right.
So you went to the fair,
Mhm.
and who were you with at the fair?
Well, I kind of went by myself. I'm not gonna lie. Don't really associate with many people.
Okay.
So the people, it was a group of people. They were nice. So they
So they just-
I asked for a ride.
Did they give you their names or anything? Nicknames,
No.
names?
I really didn't do too much introduction. I was mostly quiet, just trying to watch my surroundings. You know, it was the easier way for me, and it didn't take that long to get to the fair.
Okay. So when you got the ride to the fair, did you hang out with them or did you just go do your own thing?
I went to go do my own
Your own
thing.
thing. Okay. Then what'd you do when the fair was done?
After the fair was done, I kind of just went home. After that.
To the Laura Lee
Yes,
address?
sir. I went over there and I
Okay.
just spent the night.
Where's the Laura Lee? Is down there off
It's close by to the fair, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you
It's
did-
like right.
It's
if
just
you-
south.
It's like that road
think it's
where
south.
not the back way, but if you're coming out like you're finna go out towards the roadway,
The main
But that-
entrance to the fair.
yeah, that one little highway upwards, like a little roller coaster highway. You go straight up there and then you cross the street and he's closer about the fair. So
Okay.
you go out and you're in the parking lot of the fair.
So you left the fair
I
by
didn't-
yourself.
Yeah, I left the fair probably around I think What time did they close? Probably around 11 or so.
11.
I think that's when they were starting to close down, because I thought they was going to close at 9 o'clock, but they were open a little bit longer. So I kind of just stayed, and then after the circus ended, I left.
And you just went home?
Yes, sir.
No, you're with nobody else?
No, sir. Just...
You have any friends up here besides Brendan?
Yes, sir.
That lives at Lower Lee? So
I got a couple of friends.
Did you see any of your friends up here while you're up here?
I seen... What, at the fair?
No, well, either at the fair or since you've been in town.
I've seen, since when I went to the fair, I was supposed to re-link with my best friend, but she wasn't able to make it. That's who I was originally supposed to meet at the fair.
Who is that?
My best friend, her name is Brianna.
Brianna?
Yes, sir.
But you didn't meet up with her?
No, we were supposed to reconnect, but
Okay.
sadly, she didn't see it.
So did you see any other friends while you're in town?
No, I
No.
just spent the day at the fair by myself, lonely.
Okay. So what time do you think you got home? You know, if you left the fair at 11ish,
It didn't take me that long,
you
because
just
it's
walked.
like right down the
You
road.
just walked there, and so you went to Brendan's house. Is it Brendan's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just spent the night there, boss.
Went to Brendan's house, and would you wake up the next morning, or?
Well, we hung out. We hung out, played games, took my dog for a walk.
Okay, cool.
You know,
So.
did what people would do. Kids,
Okay.
kids are kids.
Gotcha.
Teens are teens.
Okay, so you got here from Saturday. How did you get from Georgia to Tallahassee on Saturday or Sunday?
Greyhound.
Greyhound?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bought an online ticket. Greyhound.
And so you don't know what city you came from on Greyhound?
Well, I'm not that good with remembering, like, you know, my city, but, you know, since...
Okay. Was it, you buy is the ticket in your name?
No, sir.
Whose name was it in?
Well, I'm not eligible. I wasn't eligible. I tried to put the ticket in my name, but I wasn't eligible for it, so I paid somebody to get me down here.
You paid somebody to buy you a ticket?
Yes, sir. But
Who?
it wasn't like that bad.
Who'd you pay?
I don't know. I just paid some homeless guy. Hey, give me the ticket. You know.
Did you get his name?
I think his name Wesley, maybe Wesley started with a W.
But you don't know what city that was in?
Like
Where you had him buy you the ticket at?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really, like I said, I don't really remember the city. Like.
Okay. So prior to Saturday or Sunday, when's the last time you've been in Tallahassee? Like how long ago?
I ain't gonna lie, this is my first time being back. I haven't been in Tallahassee for a while.
So how long's a while? So
Like
we're
while.
So we're November of 21. Have you been in Tallahassee this year at all? 2021?
Nope.
2020? Last year?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. You've been in the system a bunch. You've been arrested a bunch of times, right?
Yeah, I've been at the place at the wrong time, man.
Ever since you were like 12 years old?
Yeah. First charge started was, I think, me and my mom probably got into it herself. And I guess upstairs neighbor probably wound up calling the police. And apparently I probably assaulted an officer, but I didn't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
When were you in the group home over in Panama City?
I used to be in the group home in Panama City like in 2012. I was at Idle House.
2000 what?
I think like 2012 maybe.
2012?
I went to Idle House in Panama City.
So 9 years ago? When you were like
12
8?
years old. No. Wait, so 21, 20. This when I was 12 years old, so.
So 4 years ago. Or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So
My fault, I took
2016.
Yeah, I took it a little bit too back. My fault.
Okay, so you haven't been in Panama City since 2016.
Nah, my grandma had passed. That's the last time I've been there, like for my grandma's funeral. But
Okay.
she's buried at the Redwood Cemetery, far corner upper right.
Okay. We're not gonna keep going down this
Well, I'm
BS of you lying about stuff. Okay, listen to me. You're under arrest. Okay, you have warrants for your arrest. Okay, which hold on, listen to me. Okay, we've been doing this a long time. Okay, we don't just send specialty units to go pick people up when we haven't done an entire investigation and have warrants on somebody. So this whole BS that we just went through, every single time you opened your mouth and started talking to me, you lied.
I'm scared.
That's fine if you're scared. No, you are lying to me.
Boss,
You've lied to me since the first thing the only true stuff that you told me was your name, date of birth, that you were on Laura Lee, staying with somebody named Brendan, and your social security number.
Listen, boss, I don't got.
And that you went to the fair on Sunday.
Listen, I don't got nothing to hide. I don't know what's going on or why y'all even got me in these handcuffs. That's what I've been asking since the police showed up.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out, because I followed the direction that was given. I didn't do anything wrong, and you saying I'm lying, you saying I'm BS.
You are.
But I mean, okay, that's in your opinion, but in
Here's the thing. It's not my opinion.
Okay, so boss, can you please just tell me what I'm being arrested for?
You have warrants for your arrest for attempted homicide, carjacking, and fleeing and eluding.
What?
Yeah.
Boss, I swear to you.
So
I would, first off, if I'm finna get ready to go to college and I got a baby on the way, why would I do that? Why would I mess up my life just to do something like that?
I have no idea. But everything you've just told me.
I'm not lying.
You are lying.
I can back it up for you,
with
boss.
What?
Listen, I don't have no reason to lie to you at
Really?
all. Yes, sir, because you talking about I'm carjacking. Who would I kill if even a homicide isn't a killing? I've never hurt anybody. Since I've been on this earth, I've never.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have gotten.
So here's the thing. You weren't at the fair by yourself.
I wasn't.
You weren't at the fair by yourself. I talked to the people who were with you at the fair. How do you think I got your name and know who you are?
Boss, listen. I done told you. Listen, the people who you say, I don't know. Okay, I don't know who you talking about. All I told you what I told you. I got a ride to the fair. The people were being nice and generous. I got a ride. I went to the fair. I was supposed to meet my best friend there, like I told you.
Brianna, but that didn't happen. Okay.
No, because she never showed.
So then why would the people that I talked to, why would they just make up something that the people that know you and identified you, that you were at the fair with them?
They dropped me off at the fair. Yeah, they dropped me off at the fair. Okay. I went to the fair. Like, I'm not lying. I went to the fair.
What kind of car was it?
I got in a white Jeep.
A white Jeep?
Yes, sir. I got in a white Jeep.
Okay. So, what do these people look like?
I think there was one white person, and I think the rest of them were black.
A white person. Was the white person a male or female?
Dude had long hair, so probably a male. Yeah.
So white person, male, about how old?
I'm not sure, but are you asking like how old in my opinion?
Yeah, how old do you think they were?
I'd probably say grown, to be honest with you.
Like,
I'd probably not over 26. Not over 26.
So 20, 26, 24,
yeah, in the 20s.
Okay.
20s.
So early 20s, white male. Who else? You said there were some black males or females?
Yes, sir. It was a black female.
A black female?
Yes, sir.
What else?
And it was a black guy.
And that's it?
Yes, sir. That's all that I remember.
Okay. What black female? What'd she look like?
I'm not really too much sure about. Like, I don't really too much pay attention to the face like that.
Okay. What's she wearing?
But I think one of them had on red, or probably both of them. Probably the two people had on red.
They had on red clothing?
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So, white guy, black female, black male. The black female, black male had on red clothing.
No, I didn't say the black dude had
just
on.
The female. Oh, you said they had red clothing, so
I was assuming to the white guy and the black girl.
The white guy and the black girl had red clothing?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. What about the black male? How old do you think the black female was?
To be honest, in the face, I don't know. Like, I can't really tell you, just the way that she acted or so. At first, I thought she was 15. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought she was 15.
Yeah, I thought she was. Just the way she was acting and stuff. But then, I don't know. She probably could be older.
What about the black male? What was he wearing?
I think gray. I think something gray.
Gray. How old was he?
Bruh had a full-on beard and everything. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Full beard, like I don't have that good of a
nah,
beard.
like ain't like, he's like a little bit more than yours.
Like
Cause
big,
he's
like a big beard. Okay.
Not big.
Not big,
but you
full
know.
beard.
Yeah.
I know I can't grow one of those. It's okay. How old do you think he was?
To be honest with you, boss, bro, look older than the other two people.
Older than the other two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, look older than the other two people.
Okay.
Do you remember what you were wearing?
I know what I had on. I had on some black pants, and then I had on a long sweater. Like, not a long sweater, but a long sleeve shirt.
Mm-hmm. What color was that shirt?
It was gray. I had on a long gray sleeve shirt. It got Mosley.
Mosley? I don't know where I heard that from.
Is that a brand?
No. It's a football team.
Okay.
So was it like a football jersey or just
It's not
a
like,
fan thing?
Like, yeah, it's a fan. It's a fan.
Do you have anything else on besides just a long sleeve, like a long sleeve t-shirt?
Like, yeah, like attach the long sleeve to the shirt.
Anything else besides that?
No.
No?
You need to know my shoes too?
Mm-mm. Not really. I mean, this was the same shoes you're wearing? How many pair of shoes you got?
I got a lot.
So was it those shoes you're wearing?
I was wearing rose gold.
Rose gold Jordans? I don't know.
Air
Flights. I don't know much about shoes. I haven't had.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I like to go shopping. I like to.
How long did you work at Taco Bell up in Georgia?
I haven't been working there for long. Not long.
Month, 2 months, 3 months.
I don't know. I job hop. I'm not gonna lie to you. I job hop. I go from one job to the next one, and I kind of got tired of working in the food services.
Gotcha. You got tired of working in the food services?
Customers are always so mean and rude.
But you want to transfer to the Taco Bell here, though?
Yeah, and possibly quit there and try and find something else I could maybe be able to do.
What's your baby mama's name?
Baby mama, her name, call it Bonnie, but you can call her Nisha.
Nisha?
Yeah.
You don't know her real name?
Nah, that's what she really go by, Nisha.
What's her last name?
Nisha, last name. Listen, I don't want you to think I'm trying to make up no middle name, cause
what's her last name?
Listen, I call her Bae.
She in your phone?
It's gonna be under my Bonnie, but.
My Bonnie?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna stick with. This is.
Well, boss, now can you tell me you just explained it. You said carjacking, a homicide.
I It said attempted homicide,
attempted homicide,
carjacking,
and
fleeing and looting.
But I do want you to understand, like, boss, I'm not lying to you. I'm being
So
serious.
when you were in the car with these people, supposedly, police ever get behind you or anything?
Oh no, because not on the way to the fair.
So you just went to the fair and then you never saw them again?
Adios. Because the house is right there. I wouldn't need a ride just to walk down the hill.
Who was driving the Jeep?
I think a black guy was. Kind of was. I ain't gonna lie. I did forget my. It's a little thing for my phone. It's like a little clip on. I did forget that, so I did go back to the car. He let me use the key to go back to the car and get my little clip on for my phone.
So you have
Wait, so that means the car is stolen?
Yeah.
I had my hands all in that car.
Okay.
How serious is this, boss? Like,
as serious as an attempted homicide charge.
Like, homicide is murder, attempted murder. Like, the only more serious thing than attempted murder is murder.
I ain't never murdered nobody before.
Okay, well, so, how long you had that phone?
My phone?
Mm-hmm.
I recently just got it.
Like, who's it through?
What do you mean? I bought it at Walmart. It's a Walmart.
What's the
Like,
service?
Is it T-Mobile? Is it Verizon? Is it Metro?
No service. It's not really that good. Sometimes I use my Wi-Fi, but I recently bought a SIM card, Dollar General SIM card.
But you don't have any carrier service on it.
Not like T-Mobile, AT&T, or all that. I bought a SIM card from Dollar General.
For what do you mean you bought a SIM card?
Like one of those SIM cards they have at Dollar General.
I don't buy SIM cards at Dollar General, so I don't know what. Is it like prepaid?
Yes, sir. It's some type of. It's like, I want to say it's an off-brand. It's called Simple Mobile, but it's like, I want to say it's an off-brand of T-Mobile.
Okay.
It's trash.
But does that allow you to use cellular towers? Or does it have to be on Wi-Fi?
Well, in order for my calls to go through, I got to be on Wi-Fi. Service is not great here.
So then what's the purpose of the card then?
When I had it, it was like to send. I can text. Yeah, I can text. But my calls, like, is staticky and all that other stuff.
Like, you use the card to make calls and texts?
Yeah, I only get
without Wi-Fi?
Yeah, in certain areas though.
Okay. How long have you had that?
Not long. If you're talking about the SIM card, I haven't had it for long, obviously.
What's your definition of not long?
Not long. I recently got it, like,
Before you got to town, before you came into town?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I figured I was gonna need some type of, to get, directions or anything. If I was to get kidnapped or somebody was following me, whatever, I'd be able, to call somebody and let them know what's going on, or, just in case I ever got in trouble.
So, you were in a white Jeep to go to the fair, never saw them before, didn't know who they were. Police never got behind you. You didn't get into town until Saturday or Sunday.
Yes.
I know you bought the SIM card. How long have you had that physical phone?
I bought it from Walmart.
How long ago?
That was like before I came here too.
Like how long ago?
Well, I told you I got back here.
No, you got here Saturday or Sunday. So, and then you bought the SIM card prior to getting here. So when did you buy the phone?
The phone I bought at Walmart, and I bought that before I came here, which means
like right before you came here, or
2 days after.
2 days after you got here?
Mhm.
So you got the phone yesterday?
No, No, your definition was different from mine. It's my fault.
Well, I mean, my definition of 2 days is 2 days.
I thought when you were saying, I thought you were meaning, like, when did I get the phone? I was meaning, like, I got the phone 2 days before I left to come here.
Okay.
I should have made that more specific.
So then if you got here Saturday or Sunday, you bought the phone Wednesday, Thursday last week?
Yeah. Possibly. I think, go Tuesday.
Tuesday, bought phone. Alright, let's go Tuesday. At Walmart in an unknown city. Right?
Like I told you, boss, I really don't be, like, listen, if I'm living here, like, I ain't going really too much, okay. I don't see too much people. I don't go out that much, you know? So, it's like, why I got a reason to remember something, and I'm here to be here. I ain't here to conversate. I'm here to succeed. I want to go to college.
Well, how are you going to get back home to your girl?
She was going to come up here on 18 because my plan was, like I told you, to get an apartment here.
Mm-hmm.
She's pregnant. She got, you know, so I wanted us to be able to have something because, like I said, I know having a baby is a lot of responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I wanted to make sure I was going on the right step, saving enough money as much as I could to be able to get an apartment. So when I did turn 18, all I had to do, okay, here's my deposit fee, here's this, and here you go. That way I have the apartment, then been able to get everything situated.
Who else is in Georgia? Just your girl?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, family, friends? What about her? Family or friends?
She stays with my grandpa, but my grandpa don't like me.
Why were you relocating to Tallahassee? What is special about Tallahassee?
When I came down here, it's like with him, you know, Brendan, I call him my brother. And I feel close, and I feel safe. And I feel like he's the number one person I can trust. And when I'm down and out and I feel depressed and stuff, I feel like I can talk to him. So when I'm going through a little situation, he comforts me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like my bro, my number one person that if I needed a shoulder to cry on, I could cry on the shoulder and he'll tell me that everything will be okay, if that makes sense.
Okay, so because of your connection with Brandon, or Brandon or Brennan? Brandon. That's why you chose Tallahassee.
Yeah,
and that's why your girl's going to follow you here.
I wanted us to be closer and I wanted us to hang out. I know we kind of separated afterwards. We kind of drifted ways. But we've been talking about like getting a whole apartment together and being.
But you guys were friends when you lived here before.
We've been friends since little.
But you lived here before.
Like not live. I used to have my auntie used to stay here.
Okay, but you used to go to school here.
Yeah.
Where
I
at?
used to. I went to Gasvini Learning.
Okay, so you lived here because you went to school there. So you lived here in Tallahassee. You didn't I wouldn't just stay here. You can't just go somewhere and visit and go to school.
Boss, if you look at the school, I wasn't even at that school for long.
I know. You were at Second Chance, which is like the last ditch effort to stay in school before you can't go to school anywhere else.
And then I decided to get my GED.
Okay. So what grade were you in when you were going to Gasvini?
I transferred because I lost my school records, got lost, so they made me start from the 7th and pick it back up.
And that's where you met Brendan?
Mm-mm.
Where'd you meet Brendan at?
Me and Brendan, we've been friends for a long time.
But where did you meet him?
Me and Brendan been friends since school, like
What
since
school?
kids.
Since what school?
I don't remember what school we went to. Me and him been friends since kids.
So you don't know what school you met? You don't know what elementary school you went to?
Boss.
You don't know what middle school you went to?
Listen,
Okay, listen to me.
I can see it's frustrating.
Yeah, because, dude, I'm 41 years old, and I can tell you what elementary school I went to, what middle school I went to, the 2 different high schools I went to. I could probably give you the road that I lived on in each one of those, and I'm 40-something years old and you're 16, and you can't even tell me what school you went to when you met Brendan. You're so wrapped up in lying about everything or not telling the truth that you just...
I am telling you the truth. What do you want me to say?
So you don't know, but you don't know anything. You don't know what cities, you don't know where you live, you don't know where you came from. The fake baby mama that's in some city up in Georgia.
My baby mama not fake, sir.
Okay, well, some unknown city in Georgia.
I understand you getting frustrated with me because
you're lying about
I'm not
everything.
lying, but you doing all this yelling that's not even
I'm not yelling.
Yes, you were just yelling.
I get really loud when I yell. I'm not yelling.
That's considered yelling.
So, but you're lying about everything.
I'm not lying to you. Whatever I gotta do, I will do it. But I can tell you one thing. My whole career is on the line for something. I don't even know what you say. You just said homicide, carjacking, attempted homicide, carjacking is something else. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I didn't do it, and you getting frustrated because I'm telling you my information. But you want to be frustrated like I'm that perfect person.
I'm not saying you're a perfect person.
Listen,
but
boss,
you're lying about
You're
stuff.
accusing me of lying. Like,
yeah,
I'm not lying. Like, what do you want me to say? You want me to commit to somebody else's crime and say I did it? Is that the point that you want me to do?
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's the case, like...
I just want you to answer your questions honestly.
Boss, I'm telling you everything that I know. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do.
Okay. So...
Like, if that's the case, I might as well just go ahead and just get a lawyer in here, because evidently my answers are not helping you at all.
No, I mean, that's how these work, you know. We do an investigation.
I mean, I understand.
We have to have proof.
I understand you're doing your
happen.
job. Like, I understand you're doing your job, okay? But the way how this is going, like, I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you, like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not lying to you. Making it seem like I'm lying to you because you want to get frustrated and you're going, okay, because you're 41 years old. Okay, good thing. You made it very far. Good job. I'm proud.
I'm just saying, I get, like, most people know.
Yeah, but listen, boss. Listen.
Like,
my main thing, I'm not worried. What's in the past is in the past. It's not, the past is here to hold you back. I'm not trying to keep in, whatever happened, it's already gone. It's already, whoosh.
Alright, so, you didn't get a town on Saturday. I'm just going to recap it real quick and then we're probably done. So, you didn't get a town Saturday, Sunday, right? Okay, so you were at some unknown city in Georgia last week before where you lived or stayed with grandfather, baby mama, until you came to Tallahassee, right?
This is stressful. Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't know who the people were, but you were in a white Jeep that dropped you off at the fair, didn't hang out with nobody, and then you went straight home.
Supposed to be me and my best friend. I left the fair around 11 or so.
Okay.
Somewhere around either 11 close to 12.
Last question. You ever been to the Sam's Club in town? No? Never
been there? To be honest with you, I've never been to Sam's Club.
Never been to Sam's Club? Okay, cool. You think of anything else?
Like, I'm now like I said, boss, I do apologize, but I need you to understand I didn't commit this crime.
So let me just put this into perspective here. The stuff that he was asking, right, like where you're from, what's your phone number, who you know, who you're staying with, who's your guardian, that's the easy stuff. That's the stuff that most people know and can answer pretty readily, okay? So that's the stuff that helps us determine if you're being honest with us or not, because there's information that we can prove, there's information we already know.
Okay.
So when we ask you questions and you either tell us something that's different than what we know as fact, or that you can't give us information, right, then we can't verify that you're telling us the truth.
If you look up now.
So then when we get to the hard stuff, when we get to the stuff about the crimes, the stuff about this is important because it either helps us show that you did it or it shows that you didn't, and we need to look elsewhere to solve and figure out the truth, we have no baseline of truth for you.
Well, ma'am, I told you, the lady who took care of me, you can look it up. It says it's on the web. Her name is Naoki Allen. She passed. That was my guardian, okay? Naoki Allen is, if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and look it up.
But we're not
Listen.
asking about who was in the past. We're asking about currently because you're still a juvenile.
No, okay,
but you
I-
understand that we're asking a bunch of questions and you can't tell us where you used to live. You
Mm.
can't tell us even basic information about things that are pertinent to your life, day-to-day life.
Listen, okay. I'm gonna tell you like this. It's fine. The lady who raised me, my guardian, was Naoki Allen. She passed away.
When?
She recently, August. Some August.
What have you been doing since August?
Since August, I've just house hogged. I've house hogged. I've mainly, I've stayed in Panama City. Yeah, a little bit. That's where things kind of got. I visit. Listen, before any of this goes down wrongly, I used to have friends in Panama City. My middle school I went to in Panama City. I went to Callaway. It was Callaway Elementary. It was elementary part middle school. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but I really need y'all to believe me. I didn't commit this crime. Whatever else, whatever else, I'm 17 years old. Shakel McClain is my name, yes. I did get a ride from those people to the fair on Saturday or Sunday. One of those 2 days, I did get a ride. Went to the fair. I was supposed to meet my best friend. She was nowhere to be found, so it was just me by myself. So I rode on rides. I didn't leave the fair till like around either 11:35 or so. I know it was around 11, close to 12. Walked home. I never spoke to him again. I walked home, which was Brenda's house. Spent the night because it was too late. It was too late. It was too dark. So then I stayed there and I just camped there. And then I was supposed to go back to the fair this Friday to reconnect with another female. If I don't know what you want me to tell you, her name, the female that I was supposed to be going to the fair with Friday, her name is Shantae. She's short, black girl. I want to say she's either five something. That's her tall, like how tall she is. She's 5 something. I can't give you the direct thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, I don't want this to be on my record. Like, I done already got so many stuff on my records that I never even got to prove to be that was true, okay? I've had a lot of stuff on my records. I was either caught at the wrong time, been in the place at the wrong time. This being on my record is just gonna finish everything off. It's already bad enough, a lot of stuff on my record. I was scared, to be honest with you. There's a charge, I don't want to say, but I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about, that is on my record. I never got to even prove, because it's just as simple as that. I was so scared because they were like, if I lose trial, then I'm going away for a whole 2 years. I ain't never done no 2 years before. The most I've ever done in a detention center was 21 years old. So of course I was scared, because it was like, well, if I lose trial, I'm going away for 2 whole years. I did have my evidence, but at the same time, my attorney, he was like, well, he got a higher paying lawyer, and I'm just looking like, but it's a whole video clip, but he was like, it's process, you gotta show the judge through process and stuff. So I admitted it to it. Like I said, like now I'm scared because I don't need this on my record. It's bad enough I get judged already and people look at me as if I do this. Every time I go to court, judge always, oh, this is my paperwork. I don't want to be seen as that person. I've been doing so good. I've never hurt anybody. I've never wanted to harm anybody at all. And I really like, man, you please gotta help me. Like, I'm telling you the truth. This is what I've done. The day I told you, one of the 2 days that I went to the fair. I went to the fair, and I can tell you exactly what ride I got on, okay? If, I don't know what else you want me to tell you. How I got here, I took a Greyhound, okay? From Greyhound, I went from Panama City to Georgia to Tallahassee. It's a Greyhound, it's the little Greyhound bus. So, I don't know what else y'all want me to tell you. I'm just nervous because it's like, at the same time, like, I don't want to be in trouble, but at the same time, like, I don't want y'all to be frustrated with me and, like, assume that I did it because...
We don't assume
Well,
things. We do investigations and we collect
well,
evidence and then we
and that's understandable.
conclude the investigation based on evidence and facts.
I didn't, but here's the thing. I did not know that car was stolen. If I knew it was stolen, I wouldn't have got in the car. I would have just walked all the way here to go to the fair.
Why didn't you tell us about Panama City before when we asked you when the last time you were there?
Because it was like I said, I was nervous, and I apologize for lying about that part.
Why would you be nervous about telling us where you were?
Because it's like the same time I've never been investigated before, and this is something that's
you've been investigated every single time you got charged with something.
No, I went to court and then
that means you got no. That's not how it works. Like, a case has to be initiated. We, as police officers, detectives, investigators, whatever, investigate it. I'm just telling you how the process works. Develop probable cause. It goes to a judge for warrants, or you get arrested and you go to court and you go in front of a judge. So it's not just...
Yeah.
There's a whole process to it.
I've never been investigated. I've just got arrested and went to court. That's what I'm saying.
What he's saying is that the investigation occurred, you just didn't know about it because it happened ahead of time, which is what happens before you get arrested.
Just like now.
Yeah,
he's done a bunch of work to get to the point where we're at now, where there was a warrant.
I'm talking about the type of, like, for a battery charge, been arrested on the same day and got arrested.
And the investigation took place. It just took place that day, or for that incident, and they developed probable cause.
Oh, you talking about how, like, when they put you in handcuffs, that's the investigation, when they put you in handcuffs and just ask you, like, questions?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's an investigation.
Yeah,
that's a police investigation.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Just because it took, an hour versus
doesn't mean
weeks.
It was an investigation.
I thought I had to be in, like, one of these rooms to be
These are more serious investigations.
So...
Listen, y'all go ahead, ask me whatever. I've never been investigated like this before. Let's just put it that way.
So, based on what you said, is everything still, you got here on the weekend, you went to the fair by yourself, whatever,
yes,
okay?
Sir.
So you never stole a car?
No, sir.
You never attacked anybody?
No, sir.
You never been to Sam's Club?
No, sir.
So you wouldn't know anything about any of that?
No, sir. I would never hurt anybody is what I'm trying to tell you, sir.
Okay.
Did you ever drive that car?
No, but I did go on the passenger side though, because that's the only way you could unlock the car unless you hit the little button. But I just stuck the key in and opened it with my hand. I didn't have, I opened it with my hand, reached in there. I did put my hand on the steering wheel, yes sir. I'm not gonna lie, so if y'all did or didn't, I don't know if y'all did or didn't test the car for fingerprints, I did put my hands on the steering wheel, yes sir, I did. I was sitting in the passenger seat, so my hands...
Why would you touch the steering wheel here in the passenger seat?
That's where, because the way the person parked on the passenger side is too close and you can't open the door as much to get in on the passenger side, so you had to go on the other side because there was more open space to get into the car.
So the door wouldn't work? Or just
No, I'm saying...
Oh, because you're parked to...
Yeah, the way the person parked next on the passenger side...
And that was when...
That was at the fair.
At the fair?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I had to go on the driver's side just to get my stuff.
Okay.
I put my hand... On the way there, I was sitting in the passenger seat. I was in the passenger seat. So if my fingerprints show up... Yeah, I was in the passenger seat. I put my hands on the outside door, put my hands on the steering wheel, and I had my hands on a little bar, probably on the AC. I done put my hands probably on the radio, whatever else. They had a charger in there. I used their charger.
Okay. So that's it?
I mean, anything else y'all want me to tell you? I mean, I don't know the group of people. I'm being honest with you, boss. I don't know who the group of people is. I asked them for a ride. They were
let me real quick, is your, you said your grandfather, you were staying with him, or is that not true either?
No, my grandma. I said my grandma died.
No, you said I was staying with my grandpa. He don't really like me.
No,
That's her
my it's her grandpa.
Oh,
She's
her
staying
grandpa.
with her grandpa, and he don't really like me.
Gotcha.
But were you staying with them?
No, ma'am.
Where were you staying?
I kind of, to be honest with you, I was at a house with some other people in Panama City.
Is that since, how long has that been?
Not long. That was like after I was on the way here. I took the Greyhound. That's how I paid somebody to get me a ticket so I could get up here. Wanted to look for a house.
So you got a ticket in Panama City.
Yes, sir. The first ticket started here. I got it to Georgia, then I got it from Georgia to here.
So you went from Panama City to here, then to Georgia, and then back to here?
No. Panama City to Georgia.
Okay.
Georgia.
Panama City to Georgia to here.
Okay. For how many days were you in Panama City before you took that? Like
before I took the bus?
Yeah, like.
I was in Panama City because I used to work in Panama City, so I was there for like a good little minute.
Okay. Like.
Not
a month, 2 months, 6 months.
A month or so.
A month or so. Okay.
Like I said, I do apologize.
No, that's fine. Hey, so that phone you have a passcode on that phone?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind telling me what it is, or?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really give my password out. It's the only thing I've never felt comfortable with a lot of people going into my phone, and I got like pictures and stuff in there, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I got pictures in my phone.
Everybody's got pictures on their phone.
So, and I got a lot of stuff, privacy stuff.
Okay,
that belong to me. So
all right. Well, I don't have any more questions for you. No. Okay. So
what happens now?
What's going to happen right now is, like I said, you got warrants for your arrest for attempted homicide, carjacking, and fleeing and eluding. I'm going to call a patrol officer to come up here. They're going to re-handcuff you and take you out to the juvenile assessment center.
So that means it's going to be on my record now?
Yeah. I'm keeping your phone.
Is there any way I can get an attorney, because I can't have this going on?
You'll get an attorney. I mean, they'll deal with all that stuff out there, and you'll probably end up with a public defender, or if you know somebody that can hire you an attorney, they'll get you an attorney. So that's what's going to happen right now.
I'm just going to go on my record.
What's going on your record?
I didn't do this crime. I didn't.
Unless you got anything else to say, then we're pretty much done, and I'll get them up here and get you transported out there.
I mean, boss, I didn't do this crime. Like, I understand this is serious, but I'm telling you the truth. I didn't do this crime. Like, if this goes on my record, I already got enough as it is on my record. Like, please, you gotta understand. Like, I'm being so serious, boss. I cannot have that going on my record.
It's already going on there. So, I mean, the only thing I was hoping is you tell me the truth. Hold on. That you would tell me the truth about what happened, because that way I could call the state attorney and be like, hey, dude was 100% honest with me. For what it's worth, I believe him. He was honest. He was cooperative. And whatever happens, at least, you can let the judge know that, and then go that whole thing. So
I do apologize for not, but everything else that I told you is true, boss.
Okay. All right. So
I really, now, oh my God, and I got a baby on the way.
When's your baby due?
My baby's gonna be due in May. I can't, boss, I can't go. I gotta be in my baby's life.
Well, I'm not saying you're not gonna be in your baby's life, but today, you're being arrested. You're already arrested.
Yes,
but
sir,
you're being transported out to the juvenile assessment center.
Because I failed.
Because
I failed to do the thing. I understand, but
No. You're being arrested because you had probable cause to charge you with these crimes.
Yeah, I got warrants for you this morning before they picked you up.
Before we spoke to you.
That's why people came and found you.
Yes, sir, and I understand that, but I'm saying I'm not gonna be able to get no type of job with that. I'm being on my record.
I can't help you with that.
I didn't do this.
So work with, either get you a lawyer if you can, or work with your public defender that you're going to get appointed, okay? and do what's best for you and work through the process, okay? But things have already gotten to the point where we can't go back and undo them, okay? Probable cause is what it is, and that's what ended up having you here today right now. So you're already arrested, the charge is already there.
I should have never.
What happens from here depends on you and your lawyer.
You know what? It's okay. I understand. It's my fault. I should never asked for no ride. I should have just. None of this would have never happened if I never asked for no ride.
Alright. I'll try to get somebody up here as soon as possible. That way you don't gotta sit here, and we'll get you out there. Alright?
Can I? Is there something I didn't get a chance to eat breakfast?
I got some water in my fridge. I can probably give you a bottle of water and try to see if I can find something. Okay?
Please.
Alright.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. It's like this. It's fucking crazy, bro. This shit happening all over again, bruh. It's happening all over again. I don't do shit wrong. Always getting caught up in the wrong fucking situation. I fucking hate myself. This shit don't make no fucking sense, bruh. Hello? Hey, I'm sorry about it, but if it's possible that I could just at least call my baby mama and let her know what's going on.
You might be able to at the juvenile assessment center.
At least, cause just in case if they really don't let me, you know,
Huh?
at least when I call my baby mama and let her know what's going on.
I mean, I can call her, give her a phone number, but I don't have her phone number.
I don't have her phone. I don't remember her phone number like that. That's why I was asking. That's what I'm saying. If you could at least call her off my phone or something. I don't care. Like, I just really need to let her know that what's going on because we got a baby and I'm finna get arrested for something I ain't do, boss. And I'm like being so serious because it's like if this goes on my record, I'm not gonna be able to get no job. When people see this, when I become an adult and people look at my record and run me as a background, they're not gonna wanna hire me. I'm not gonna be able to be a doctor. I'm not gonna be able to go to college because then everything I just did, everything I've done is now it's gonna go to waste because I'm telling you I didn't commit this crime. You're not believing me and I don't know how to prove myself of being innocent. The only way I can see it is getting a public defender, and I can't go through this. I can't go
All I
through
asked you
this.
to do is be honest, and you are honest.
And I like I've said, I've never been questioned like this before. Boss, I was nervous.
Here's the thing. All I asked you to do is tell the truth. That's it. There ain't
And
nothing. But there ain't, listen, there's nothing more simpler than telling the truth.
And I understand that, like I told you, I apologize, I'm sorry, but I really didn't commit this crime. I've never been questioned like this, so it's like, this
Do
my
you
first.
understand how like society works and everything now, like 2021, like technology,
Boss,
surveillance cameras,
Listen.
cell phones.
Okay, if
So,
that's the
I
case,
mean-
if that's the case, why don't y'all look at Circle K surveillance camera? You will see me walking. I gave my
So I'm
close.
gonna prove you walking somewhere? What? I don't.
You could see me. Okay, if y'all got access to the surveillance camera, you could see it. I'm not lying to you. I'm really not lying to you, boss. If that's the case, if y'all got access to cameras, y'all need to look at them cameras so y'all can see I'm not the one.
Is there anything else you want to say that besides changing what you just told me earlier? Because
no, sir. All I just said was I told you this. I just don't really want this going on my record. I understand.
Okay. It's going on your record. So you want it to not go on your record? It already is.
Okay, so how would I be able to prove myself innocent?
Just either tell the truth or you're gonna have to hire a lawyer. I mean, that's your two options.
Okay, boss.
Because nothing you said right now proves anything of all the other information that I found out.
Listen, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
The truth.
Boss, okay. Have a seat.
You may have a seat.
Listen, I'm telling you now. I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot before.
Okay.
Listen. Like I told you, I came from Panama City. To the Greyhound. Got somebody to get my ticket for a Greyhound. Came here, was visiting, I was trying to find an apartment in a house. So my birthday is in like 3 months. 2.
Yeah, January.
Yeah, 2 months. Would turn 18, looking for an apartment. I got a baby on the way. My baby's doing May.
I get all that. What day did you get here?
Between Saturday, because it's the same day I went to the fair.
You didn't get here Saturday or Sunday.
So I've been here longer than that, basically. Well, when would you say I got here?
At least a week. Like, at least a week prior to the day you went to the fair.
Prior to the week I went to the fair. Did anything happen before that week?
Before that week?
Yes, sir.
I don't know where you were prior to coming here.
Because I'm saying, boss, I ain't steal no car. I didn't harm anyone at all. I didn't know the car was stolen at all.
You put a lady in the hospital.
Boss, I didn't hurt no lady.
You did.
I promise you I didn't hurt no lady. What lady?
The lady whose car you stole.
I didn't steal the car, that's what I'm saying.
You did steal the car.
How? How, boss? I'm telling you.
You beat the hell out of a lady and you stole her car. That's what happened.
I didn't put my
You
hands
did,
on
though.
nobody. I'm being honest with you, boss.
Do you understand how DNA works?
I didn't put my hands.
Do you understand? You know what DNA is?
DNA, yeah, that's something to do with touch it.
Yeah, we all have a specific DNA that only comes back to us. Each person has a separate DNA. Okay? So when you touch things, when in your saliva, like everything is your DNA.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So that's when you touch stuff, your DNA transfers from you to objects, to people. So
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I did have I was in the car.
I know you were in the car.
Yeah, but
and I also know that you beat the hell out of a lady and sent her to the hospital.
Boss, I've never put my hands on no females, is what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta believe me. Like, please, boss. I
don't believe you, though.
I know.
Because you haven't said anything to refute or argue against the evidence that I have.
Well,
proving that you did this.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, who do I need to get you to tell you what time I got home, what time where I was, or where did I go?
Because I already have all that information.
But I'm telling you, like, whatever information you got, okay, yeah, I was in the car.
I know that.
I was in the car, but I didn't steal no car. I've never hit no female.
You did steal the car. They didn't pick you up. You stole the car.
Boss.
Other people went to the fair with you. People that you know.
I didn't steal the car. I'm being serious. Like, I did not steal this car. I did not hit no lady. I did not harm anybody. None of that. I understand this crime is very serious.
And right now it's attempted homicide, and if she dies, you'll be charged with murder.
I can't do this. This can't go on my record because.
Bro, here's the thing. Your record and going to get a job, you're not going to get a job, dude.
I just wanted to graduate.
Like, you might get a job 20, 30 years from now. Maybe. But your record and trying to get a job and whatever, like, you need to worry about the now and not down the road.
Boss, I understand. That's why I'm like, I don't want this to go on my record.
It is. So you might as well stop saying I don't want it to go on my record, because it already is.
And okay.
You're being arrested, and you'll have your day in court, but all you're doing is lying about stuff right now, which I already have the proof and evidence that you're lying about everything.
Okay, boss. So if you say because I know, like, if you ask, you're supposed to be showing. So if you have the proof,
I do.
Can I see it?
You'll see it in court. I don't have to show it to you right now.
I mean, because
I don't have to show you anything right now, at all.
Why are you getting so hostile?
I'm not getting hostile with you. I'm just telling you the fact.
Like, you trying to put your foot down on something like that don't make no sense. I'm asking a simple question. You don't gotta come at me on no type of.
I'm not trying to come at you. I have evidence, but I do not have to show that to you right now. At all.
If there's any way that I gotta prove that I'm not guilty, I'm gonna find that way. If I gotta bring so much people in just to tell you where I was, fine. It'll have to be that.
And that'll be your option in court.
Because you don't believe me, which is fine.
I don't.
That's okay. But one thing I know is this cannot go on my record, because I'm already knowing. I done seen a lot of cop shows. I done seen a lot of this. And I'm telling you the truth. You're not believing me, and that's fine.
Okay.
You say
this isn't a show. This is real life.
And I understand.
Shows are make-believe.
Okay, but I'm understanding that. But at the same time, I gotta let you know, like
this isn't a show. This isn't a movie that you pay money to go see or watch on TV. There's a real life individual who has a family and has kids, who's in the hospital and might or might not make it.
boss.
So I don't
know what you want me to tell you.
I just want you to tell me the truth.
I didn't do it. I did not do it. Yeah, I was in the car. I got picked up. I told you what happened. I got picked up and I went to the fair. I asked them for a ride. They were over there on the street. I was coming at them. I was heading towards them because they were sitting over there somewhere on the side of the street. They were just chilling.
Nobody just picks up random people.
Boss, I didn't know. I asked them for a ride, is what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying.
It's 2021. There's so much crime and people don't know. Nobody just picks up random people to go to the fair with them. I'm sorry.
As you can see, I went to the fair with them. That's why I'm saying.
That's the only honest thing that you said, is that you went to the fair.
Boss,
that's it.
I did not commit the crime. You're saying I committed a crime. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Okay. You want to say anything else? Because you're just still saying the same thing you were earlier.
I don't know what you expect me to say. I'm not gonna admit to something I do. It's just like this is happening all over the same way all over again. Probably not gonna be there. Probably gonna put me between a rock and a hard place where I'm just gonna take the deal, and then I'm just probably gonna go to jail or either county or worse, prison. Who knows? If that lady dies, I already know how this goes. Like I said, you said it's not real, but yeah, a lot of people go to.
No, I said this is real. I said this ain't TV.
I said TV.
Yeah, TV's not real.
And I understand that. Like I'm saying, but I understand charges could be serious, and I understand all of that. I do. Okay? I understand it 100%. I just don't want to feel like I'm not able to prove myself as innocent.
Because you haven't given me anything to argue against the evidence that I have against you, at all.
Okay, but I can prove that if I give you names to say where I was, wouldn't that be able to prove that, okay, I wasn't there?
Alright, because your homeboy is going to be like, yeah, he was here. What does that prove?
I'm not lying to you, because I actually, After I left the fair, I didn't go nowhere with them. I went straight home. Straight home
You
is
didn't
where I
go
went.
straight home.
did.
You didn't go straight home. I know for a fact you didn't go straight home.
So where did I go, boss? Tell me, where did I go?
You were in a stolen car. You wound up on the south side of town. You're running from the cops.
He ain't running from nobody. Y'all came to his house and got me, and like I told them, I said, I don't know what I'm being arrested for. I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting here, you asked the questions, I told you what it was. And I'm being honest, and you're not believing me, you still feel like I'm lying.
Because I'm not, no, I don't feel like you're lying.
You know, you say you're lying. You say
I know for a fact you're lying.
But I'm telling you, your theory is wrong. Okay, I don't know what else to do. Like, okay, if, you know what, I can see it's not going to go anywhere. It's fine. You know what? I'm innocent. I don't, regardless, I understand I got to go to court. Can you just go ahead and just tell me if that's the case? If I'm not going to be able to prove myself innocent, how many?
I mean, give me a reason. Give me something to say besides I didn't do it. I mean, so, you know, this lady, you're talking the difference between attempted homicide and homicide. She ends up dying. You know, there's different levels. Like if you did something and didn't mean to, and it was an accident, then that's different. And that weighs differently. But you're not even, you know, if you didn't mean to do something but it just happened, then be honest about it. If you didn't mean to hurt somebody,
Boss,
and you got scared and you didn't know what to do and you drove off, then you know, tell me what happened. But if you're gonna sit here and go, I don't know what you're talking about, I didn't do it, I'm innocent. I'm sorry. The amount of people that I've talked to in 19 years ago, I'm innocent. I'm sorry, I'm not going to believe you. Not when I got evidence saying difference. So
I understand. I've never been able to prove myself innocent.
I'm not, okay, we're not talking about any of your other cases. I'm talking about this one.
I don't know. Okay.
So did something happen that you didn't mean to happen, and it just kind of happened, and, you know, it was an accident, you accidentally hurt somebody, and you freaked out, and ended up taking their car because you didn't know what to do?
Boss, I can tell you right now, I didn't hurt that lady.
Huh?
I didn't hurt that lady. But I'm scared. Can I show you something? Nothing, like, not like 101 on some real stuff, like a life or death threatening situation.
What?
If I say something, will I be safe?
What are you talking about? Does it have to do with this incident, or is this something else?
This incident.
Okay.
If I say something, will I be safe?
What do you mean safe? Like nobody, you're in police custody right now, nobody can get to you.
Besides the fact, like, if I open my mouth and they find out asking for protection.
That's going to be up to the courts. I mean, what are you talking about?
You know how some people, you know, you got thugs and then you got gangsters, people, you know, who really are heartless and they don't care for that person, but when you feel like you don't have no other route, you don't want to call certain people and tell them, because it just makes the situation worse.
Okay.
But it's also a post threat where, let's say if somebody was to say something, that person could be hurt or somebody else?
I'm not fine. I mean, just what do you got to say?
I'm asking, if I tell you the truth, can I please be protected?
If you're scared of somebody, then I will let them know, and they'll have to look at that. But I can't promise you or tell you anything. What I need you to do is tell me what happened.
I'm scared to tell y'all the truth because that's all it is. I don't want to die.
Here's the thing. Right now, you're in police custody and you're going to jail, so nobody can get to you.
But yeah, still, if they find out that I said something, regardless if it's not me, it's gonna be somebody else.
Okay, I can't do what ifs and like this and that. So you either want to tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you, but I want to be guaranteed.
I can't guarantee you anything at all. I don't have that ability. All I can do is take what you give me and talk to the state attorney's office, and they talk to judges, and they deal with stuff like that. I can't promise you anything. I can't guarantee you anything. All I can do is pass along information.
Is there somebody I could talk to for my safety? I just want to make sure
Not right here.
I was threatened.
You were threatened to do what?
If I didn't do it, they was gonna find my baby mama and they was gonna hurt her.
Who threatened you? Well, let's get back. Okay, let's think about that. If you didn't do what, they were gonna hurt you.
If I didn't do what they told me.
And what did they tell you to do?
They wanted me to just don't want to get my baby mama hurt. I don't want her to be hurt. I'm just scared. I don't want her to be hurt.
What did they threaten you to do, or what did they tell you to do to threaten whoever?
He told me if I didn't do it, that, or if I did open my mouth and say something, that they either kill me or my baby mama. And I felt like I didn't have a choice. I didn't want to. I was told not to call the police. I didn't want to do it.
Didn't want to do what?
I didn't want to take that car.
You didn't want to take that car? Okay. So tell me, so they threatened you, but you did. So tell me what you did.
After they posted the threat, they gave me a certain time I had to be there. And I was being watched.
To be where?
At the place where the car was.
Okay. So at Sam's Club?
Yes, sir. They were giving me a certain time that I had to be there. And if I wasn't there, they were gonna come there. Please, you gotta.
You gotta give me more than this, cause this.
They gave me a time, the time that I had to be there, because they said Sam Club closes at 9. And if I didn't show, either they were gonna come looking for me or they were gonna hurt my baby mama.
Well, why? Why would somebody want to hurt you for?
The lady, apparently, and it was a guy that works there. He was watching me. People where the wooded area is were watching me from there. And I was scared.
Okay, so what'd you do?
I came up. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to.
What did they want you to do to her?
Well, the first plan they wanted me to do was to knock her out, put her in the car, take the car to a certain location, and leave it there with her in the car. But plans had changed, where they told me to just take her car. I don't know what they were gonna do to her or anything, but
Okay, so how'd you get to Sam's?
I walked
From
from. It's like a little roundabout. It's like I don't know. It's a circle in the middle. It's past the circle, and on the right side is some type. I think it's some type of veterans. It's some type of veterans place. It got the
like a
word
veterans
veteran.
hospital?
I think so. It's on the logo is blue.
Okay. So you walked past there.
That's the way I was coming from, like to go to Sam's Club.
Okay.
It's a road right over there. It's a road before you even hit like that little roundabout, and before you get to there.
The only roundabout I know about is down at
That's the one in the middle.
Paul
yeah.
Russell and like
Before
Orange
you-
Avenue.
Before you get to that veterans place,
Okay.
right there you come. So if I'm coming from the road that I'm heading on this way, that means the veterans will still be on my right, and the roundabout is right in front of me. So I just take that right, which goes all the way past the veterans.
Okay. So you walked to Sam's.
They gave me the clothes that I needed to put on.
They gave you clothes that you need to put on? Which was what?
They gave me a hoodie, mask, and some socks
Socks for what?
to cover my hands, but
Okay.
I didn't.
What color were the socks?
Socks are white. There's white socks and there's black socks.
Black socks. Were they long socks, short socks?
Not
Really,
over
really
the
long socks?
Not over the ankle. Like they're like.
Like kind of like what you're wearing? Okay. Alright, so you wound up at Sam's. Was the sun out? Was it dark?
Well, when I left, I was trying to make it there before 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I didn't want them to come looking for me, and I didn't want them to hurt my baby mama. After that, they gave me the clothes. I changed into the clothes in the back. It was over there in a certain apartment area. It was like a little cover up. I changed there, and that's when they broke a stick off the thing.
They broke a stick off of what thing?
Off a branch.
Okay.
And I took the stick, but I didn't put on no socks. I didn't want to hurt that lady, but I didn't have a choice.
Okay.
I didn't want to die, and I don't want my baby mom to die. And
Okay.
I feel like
we'll get back to that. So let's stick with the incident. So
at first,
so you had a stick from some.
The person who gave it to me. At first, I didn't want to do it, but one guy hit me in my face, and I was kind of scared.
Okay, so we'll backtrack to that. So you had the stick. What happened after you had the stick?
After I had the stick, I guess, I don't know, it was just a certain way where I took it towards the end, and I just I hit the lady like right here. I'm guessing. I know I hit her in the head.
So you hit her with the stick. How many times did you hit her with it?
I want to say twice.
Twice? And what did she do?
She fell, and I didn't put her in the car like I was supposed to.
Okay. So what did she look like?
Female. After that, they never put my hands on the female. After I hit her, I drove right there behind Sam's Club. That's when they got in the car. Everybody had a mask. They got in the car and they told me to go.
So everybody jumped in the car behind Sam's Club? Yeah.
That were watching me, they jumped in to the Sam's Club. I can tell you, I took the car over there to see the scratch.
So when you came out, to that road, where basically the main road.
You talking about leaving Sam's Club?
Yeah, did you take a right or left?
I went left the way to go over there. That's where I got dropped off.
You took just a minute ago you said you drove to Siena Square.
That's
okay, so you drove to Siena Square.
And they took the car after that.
And they took the car after that.
And they were supposed to be in touch with me.
Okay, and that was the last time you saw them? Okay. So who are these people that threatened you?
I really don't know them like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, boss.
So you don't know them?
I don't know them like that.
So why did they, if you don't know them, and they picked you to go attack some lady over some beef
real quick, before you sum everything up, I used to hang with this one person. This one person that did know them. You know, I was always a follower, but what I meant by me being a follower, okay, the people, so like let's say you hang around a couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you with your a guy friend, homeboy, whatever you call him, your buddy, you know, and you introduce him to the people.
Okay.
Then after that, you know,
So who is that person?
His name is Hunter Spence.
Who is it?
Hunter Spence.
Hunter Spence? Okay, so how long have you known Hunter Spence?
We used to go to not Gasvini, but, well, I went to Gasvini, he went to Second Chance.
Second Chance.
At least that's what he told me. I never seen him at Second Chance like that.
Hunter, were you hanging out with Hunter while you were in town?
I've hung out with him like a couple of them.
While you're in town. So then all of a sudden
we went, it was some type of party we went to. Yeah, we were drinking, we were smoking, and I don't drink nor smoke, but I was, how would you say, kind of forced or persuaded. I didn't want to at first, but after I kind of felt like I was being forced to drink. So then I had probably about 5 shots of Henny. And
what day was this?
The day, it was like after the third week, the third day of me being here. That's when he invited me to the party.
So before the Sam's Club thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that's when I got drunk, and that's where he introduced me. And then we left the party. He was like, "Come on." I left with them, and we went somewhere to some type of abandoned house. It was dark. I was faded. I couldn't really, tell which way I was going at the moment because I was drunk and I was high, so I couldn't really, pick my location or too much remember. But all I know is I got into some type of black car. It's kind of like a SUV, but it's not a SUV, if it makes sense. Like, it's an SUV, but it's not an SUV. It's just... Okay, so take a van and just shorten it a little bit.
So a small SUV.
Yeah.
All crossovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was black.
So why did they pick you?
My buddy who I was hanging with knew who.
So Hunter knew these people that you don't know that wanted you to attack this lady.
Hunter was on the run. He's on the run now.
Hunter's on the run for what?
I think he said he got a warrant out for his arrest for a what's it called? It's like I think it's called assault with a deadly weapon or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Here locally?
I don't know here. All I know is he told me he got a warrant. He told me what it was for.
Okay.
Assault with a deadly weapon against somebody. After that, after I left, I was very drunk and tipsy. I don't even remember how I even got home. I woke up, the only thing I know, I woke up on somebody's porch. I don't know who porch it was, what house. All I know is on somebody's porch. I had the worst migraine. They took me to a party. After that, after we left the party, we went to some type of abandoned house. That's where they were like, that's when like Hunter started explaining stuff. He was like, yeah, there's something going on between nephew or something like, where he got into a fight, where they've been having in and out beef situations and stuff. And the main thing that was said was Hunter said he wanted to kidnap the lady.
The Hunter did, or the friends?
Hunter.
Hunter wanted to kidnap the lady.
As to me and my image, it's like Hunter is the big boss.
Okay.
As he runs everything.
So he said that the lady's nephew, something happened between the nephew and Hunter or somebody else?
Him and Hunter. Okay. Whatever Hunter says goes. So let's say if Hunter says something to make a move or whatever, they follow.
Okay. So Hunter approached you and said,
I'm like, I've known him for a little bit. I haven't, when I came here, I of course I love going to parties, but I don't drink or stuff. I just like going to have fun.
Okay. So he told you that he wanted you to kidnap her, put her in a car, and go where?
Well, that was the part.
I know, but where? Where did he want you to take her?
At first, I was supposed to take her to that abandoned house. It was an abandoned house.
Did he send you an address or something so you knew where to go? Because I mean, you're not really from here, so you really wouldn't know how to get from.
It's somewhere close by Putnam Drive or Putnam something. It's Putnam something. It's an abandoned house.
Okay.
It's Putnam something, and I was supposed to go there, but I got nervous.
Okay.
And I didn't wind up putting her in a car.
Okay, so let's get back to that. So you had a stick from the trees. Walk me through, like, where was she coming from? How did you approach her? I mean,
I was in the woods with them, and after they said they were picking who it was.
Okay. So they told you
like
who it was?
They know the lady, but with timing and stuff, what I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, her car is right here.
Where was her car parked by?
The building, let's say, okay, so pretend like this is, if you don't mind me standing up, this is the entrance here, right? So this is me standing in front of the entrance. You got the gas station on your right side, and the left side over, if you just, like, turn left and you just walk and then you turn left again, her car is right there on that side.
Okay, was it parked next to anything? Was it parked next to a tree or a light post or another car or, I mean...
It was another car there, but the lady that worked there left. She drove a red Nissan.
Okay, so what was she parked by?
That was the car that the red Nissan was parked by the Jeep.
Okay. So was there anything else in the parking lot?
No, because it was getting time for closing time, and that's
Okay.
when I was supposed to get her.
Okay, so they pointed her out. What was she walking to her car?
She was on her way to her car.
Okay.
And then they were like, "There she go get her."
Okay.
And at first I didn't want to, like, after I dropped the stick, the dude hit me over, like, right here, which he was like, "If you don't do it, I'm gonna hurt you or your baby mama." Hunter kind of turned his back on me when I thought, we were close and I thought we were friends, but.
Okay. So you hit her with the stick once, twice,
I think
10 times.
I don't know if I don't think it was more than 10. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't think it was more. I don't think it was 10.
Okay, so.
But I just know.
So what happened when you hit her with a stick?
Well, the lady fell.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna lie. I was gonna call 911, but I didn't. In the day, I was still scared for my life.
Okay. So let's get back. So you hit her with a stick. Then what happened? Like, did she?
She fell right there on the door. I was supposed to put her in the back seat of the car.
Okay.
But didn't. I kind of got.
So how'd you get her keys from her?
I took the keys.
Where were they?
On the ground.
Okay.
She had them in her hand when she went to go out the car, and then the keys dropped.
Was she carrying anything?
I think she had some bags.
She had some bags with her?
I think so.
Okay. So you hit her with a stick, and that's it? You just hit her the one or two times? How many times do you think you hit her, if you had to guess?
No more than 5, probably.
No more than 5. So you only hit her with a stick. Did you punch her? Did you kick her? Did you, like, throw her? Okay, so you just hit her with a stick. She dropped down to the ground.
They wanted her alive.
Okay. So then you jumped in the car. You got the keys. You jumped in the car.
I pulled right there.
To the
behind Sam's.
Behind Sam's.
And that's when they got.
They jumped in the car.
And then the guy that was watching up closely.
So not Hunter. Was Hunter in the woods, or was he there?
Like, Hunter was in the woods, but I didn't know everybody else.
So how many people were there?
It was, well, do you
we got
want to
Hunter.
consider the guy that was working or no?
Well, so we got Hunter, right?
Hunter was in the car. If you don't consider the guy that was looking out and working.
So who's the guy that was working?
Black guy.
A black guy. You don't know who he was?
He was the watch. That was the watch.
No, I know, but you didn't. Do you know who he was? Did you ever meet him?
Through Hunter.
Through Hunter, but did you meet him face to face? Or did he just say, "I got a guy inside"?
Hunter, that's Hunter's crew.
Hunter's crew. I know, but what I'm saying is like me and you, like I can say that I've met you face to face.
Oh, you talking about in person, face to face? Like, no, I haven't.
So you never saw the guy that works inside of Sam's face to face. You just know that there was some guy in Sam's.
He's the one that works there. He's the one.
He was saying, "Hey, she's walking out of the store."
He gave them the signal when she was coming out.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay. So you drive out of the parking lot. You go up to Sienna Square.
And
So let's get back to so minus the guy that's inside Sam's, how many people jump in the car with you?
3.
3. So Hunter.
1 in the passenger, and then 2 in the back.
2 in the back. Okay. So
I had 1 guy behind me. Hunter was on the side. Hunter had a gun. And that's.
So Hunter jumped in the front seat.
I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but.
Okay, and there were 2 guys
He told me to press on gas and get away.
Okay. So you drive up to Sienna Square. Did you pull into the complex parking lot?
I didn't go to the complex. It's near where I parked. Well, where I got dropped off at.
So where'd they drop you off at? Or you were driving?
Yes, sir.
So where did you stop?
Sienna. It's over there by Sienna Square. So if you're right there at the entrance, just turn to your right and look down the hill.
So there's a car wash there.
Like behind the car wash is like literally right there.
But you didn't go into the apartment complex.
It's like literally right there.
Okay. So you got out of the car.
And they took it.
And where'd they go?
I don't know.
Did they drive into the complex?
I don't know. After they dropped me off, Hunter kicked me out the car and they skirted off.
Okay.
To where I can't tell you.
Okay.
I don't know where they went.
So is that the last time you saw the car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then then you walked home? Or how'd you get home?
I kind of Ubered. I walked halfway and then I Ubered.
So you called Uber on your phone or something and...
Yeah, I wound up ordering an Uber.
Okay, so it took it back to that Laura Lee...
It was a far walk. It was like probably about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
That's a long walk but you eventually got the Uber to take you to the Laura Lee address? Is that correct? I'm not trying to... Well, I'm just asking if that's what happened.
Yes, sir. That's where I kind of felt safe, but I didn't tell because I knew if I did tell, then they were gonna call the police and...
Okay, so the whole thing about the car and the stuff about the fair, that was all a lie?
Nah, but I did go to the fair Saturday or Sunday though, but not in the car.
So not in that white car, not in the white Jeep. So did you see the Jeep again anytime after you got out of it by Sienna Square and you walked home? Did you ever see that vehicle again?
I ain't paying no attention, sir. I was too scared and I wanted to get it from around.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like see it like drive by, but like
are you talking about like see it go inside Sienna Square?
No, I'm saying after you got out of the car.
Well, you can't see because after they...
I know, but here's what... When you got out of the car, they drove off. Okay, so car's gone.
Disappeared.
Were you ever in that car again or see that car Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
No, sir. I can tell you now, I wasn't in that car afterwards.
Okay.
Because afterwards I know they said something. I think it was Friday. They did say something about hitting the lick. I don't know. It's something to do with drugs or something.
Okay.
Coke or something. I don't know.
Okay.
They were like, they did tell me they were gonna use the car for transport.
Okay. So then what did you do the rest of the weekend?
I stayed in the house. I was just too scared to come out.
Okay, but you did go to the fair on Sunday.
And I was actually supposed to meet my best friend there.
And that was Brianna.
But she never showed.
Okay, so how did you get to the fair that day?
It's literally...
That's right, you said it's... So what, you walked?
Yeah, because it's right up
So you walked to the fair. So you walked to the fair, nobody else was with you at the fair. Brianna never showed up.
And I was just there alone, so I might as well...
You rode some rides and did the carnival thing and then went back home. Okay.
Please, sir, you gotta make sure at least, if not me, my baby mama's safe.
I will let them know. So, but you don't know who these people are except for this Hunter Spence. And you used to go to, well, what... I need something else because, I mean, that's not a...
He's white. Hunter Spence, he's white.
He's white.
He's older than me.
He's older than you by how much?
3 years.
3 years. So you're 17. He's 20, 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, I think he just turned 20.
What's he look like?
He's tall. He's tall. He's a tall person. Skinny. Like, probably say probably about my skin. Probably might be skinny than me.
Okay.
But let's see. He got sort of like a little mustache. He got a mustache.
Like just a mustache.
And his facial hair is kind of coming in.
Okay.
Like,
What kind of hair does he have?
Take your hair and make it darker.
Like brown, like darker brown.
In between there, like if you take my hair color and lighten it just a little bit.
Okay.
Most people.
Short, long.
Long.
Like,
I think most people would call it dirty blonde.
Okay, so like long to like his ears, his
like
shoulders.
He could put it in a ponytail.
So he
type
could put it in a
thing.
ponytail. Okay. You don't know where he lives at?
No, we've always met.
Okay. How would they threaten your baby mama? How do they even know who she is or where she is or?
I thought I could trust Hunter. You know, like I said, I did hung up with him a couple of times.
Okay.
I did need somebody else because to talk to and hang out with, you know.
Okay.
I didn't like being a homebody, if that makes sense.
No, it's fine.
So
you told him that you had a.
Yeah, cause he was like, we was like, you know how people do. He was talking about his girl, so I started talking about mine, and
Okay.
you know, he was like, man, sometimes she be aggy, sometimes like he just.
But where I forgot. I didn't bring my notepad back here. Her name was. What was her name? I wrote it down.
Who?
Your baby mama.
Nisha.
No, I was about to say Keisha, but Nisha.
She don't know anything about this.
No, it's fine. So, where? Honestly, where is Nisha at?
Panama City.
She's in Panama City. So, did you tell him he was in Panama, or she was in Panama City? So how would he know?
I didn't tell him like the exact address.
No, I know. So you said, hey, I got a girl. Her name's Nisha. She's in Panama City.
Okay, so real quick, this is how the conversation ended. So I'm gonna be Hunter and you're gonna be me.
Okay.
So like, this is we was at the party at the time.
Okay.
So remember, I've been drinking and smoking. I was forced to drink and smoke. Like I said, I don't really drink and I don't really smoke.
Okay.
So.
Smoke cigarettes or weed?
Weed.
Okay.
So, bro, he was like, afterwards, because we started, it was a lot of females there, and he was like, man, I don't want to fuck one of these females, but my baby, like, he was like, she be tripping, my girl, she be tripping type shit, and I can't stand how she be bitching and complaining, always be in my ear and nagging and shit, like, that shit get in my nerves, and I said, I was like, well, I can't say that I relate, because my girl Nisha, like, I don't know, when I need her, she there.
Yeah.
And I kind of told, because he was asking me, and I wasn't thinking, because he was telling me, like, what his girl looked like, too. So I was just like, oh, you know, okay. So he told me what his looked like, so I'm thinking it's okay. So I told him what my girl was like. And she was like, I kind of want to.
So what, and I know you didn't tell me earlier, but what's Nisha's last name? Siples. How do you spell that? Everybody spells stuff differently these days, so I'm trying to think, you know, like.
I think it's S-I. Is it S-I? I'm trying to think. I think it might be S-I-P-L-E-S, maybe.
Okay.
I'm one of the two.
Okay, so she's in Panama City.
But I can tell you she wouldn't have nothing.
No, I'm not saying she's, but I'm just trying to, so she's in Panama City. You're 17, about to be, how old is she?
17. We're both 17. The same age. She turns 18.
But she lives with her granddad who doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you went to the fair by yourself, and then you went home, and what'd you do? Today's Wednesday. What'd you do Monday?
I kind of just stayed home. I didn't really want to go out because I was like, after I went to the fair by myself, cause I thought Brianna was gonna be there, so I thought I was gonna feel a little comfort, and I didn't want to just be wasteful on money, you know, cause I work.
So you did? Okay, so Alright.
Cause I bought, it was an online ticket I bought from the fair online.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want to just, that was basically money I just threw in the trash. So I said, you know what,
Okay.
I might as well just stay, or else it's just gonna be a waste of money.
Is Hunter's information in your phone? Name, phone number?
He got a social media.
He's got social media. Are you on Instagram?
No, he got Messenger, but you know,
like Facebook Messenger.
You don't really like check his Messenger. We not. You know how.
So he's got to have a Facebook account to have Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, but
you don't. What do you know his like username, like his name, like.
We not friends. Like, how would I say? After we talk about something in the conversation's off, he blocks me, basically. Like, we're not friends. Like, you don't accept.
So you're not friends on. So are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook.
Is he on Facebook? So is he on Facebook?
Yeah.
But you guys aren't friends on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm trying to like put it in the best way. Like, you can message somebody without friending them. Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
But so you're not friends with him on Facebook.
No, cause.
But you don't. What was his username on the Messenger?
It's XXX 3X capital A. The X's are lowercase. Then it's a capital H's. XXX capital H Hunter something. I don't remember. I know it's like XXX.
So then when he blocked you on the messages, like you don't have those messages anymore.
They go away.
Okay.
Even his thing, like his whole thing.
So that's the only way you had contact with him.
Well, he contacts me
through Facebook Messenger. Okay.
Boss, I'm sorry. I lied to you. I just don't want to die.
You're not gonna die. Like, I promise you that. You're not gonna die.
I just don't want them to, hurt me or my baby mama. Because they did tell me if I snitch, because they told me if I snitched they were gonna hurt me and her, and I didn't want them,
The day you were at Sam's, you said you walked up there. So when you got up there, was it daylight, or it was already dark by the time you got up there?
I got there around 8 something.
Around 8 something?
That was close to when closing time was.
Okay, so how long were you there?
We were waiting for her to come out. Bro was acting like he was pushing carts and all that. He was really the signaler.
Okay, so how long were you waiting there before she came out and the incident happened?
I wasn't waiting there. How would I put it?
Like, were you there like an hour? 5 minutes?
No, it was. I'd give it probably like 40 to 30. 40 to 30.
30 to 40 minutes you were waiting for her to come out, and you got there somewhere after 8 because they closed at 9.
That's what I was told. I was told Sam Club closes at 9.
So you walked up there, and then
everybody, it was dark, and everybody had on masks.
So that they just told you to meet them.
If I didn't show.
I know, but where did they tell you to meet them at?
That whole hill that you see right up there. Right there.
They told you to meet them up on the hill. How did they get there?
That I don't know.
So they just told you to meet them there, and
because it's an apartment complex right behind Sam's Club, and then it's a whole it's a bunch of wooded.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they said meet us up here. So had you ever been to that Sam's before? Prior, so
I never went to Sam's.
Did they just describe really well where to walk to get up?
No, I looked it up. I looked it up and kind of seen, cause I know Tallahassee, but I don't know Tallahassee like that. So what I would say, I kind of took screenshots of the streets that I needed to go on. If that makes sense. So I wouldn't get lost, so I kind of just zoomed in, took a
screenshot, so and then figured out how to get there.
Okay. They said I had to be there before 9.
Okay.
but I got there around 8 something.
Okay.
But I can tell you, I think it was like 8:35 or something.
Alright. Did you take any, did you take anything from the lady once you got into her car, or you just grabbed her keys and jumped in the car?
Keys, nothing but her keys. I can tell you that now.
Okay.
It was already bad enough. I ain't even want to do it, but I'm scared. I'm young. I'm scared.
Yeah, okay. Well, I appreciate you being honest with me about that now, because that's.
I'm more worried now.
Okay.
I'm more worried about my safety.
You're gonna be fine. Trust me.
What about her?
Nisha. I don't know why I keep saying Keisha. Nisha will be fine.
You promise?
I can't promise anything. I mean, a tornado could hit and lightning. So I can't promise. So I'll pass the information along. But doing this for as long as I've been doing it, nobody's going over to mess with Nisha. I mean, I just don't see that happening.
I'm not gonna.
So
I felt that way because I was threatened to do it.
Okay. So let's fast forward to Sunday. So you've gone back and you've told me the truth on Thursday. So now I want you to tell me the truth about Sunday and the fair.
I went to the fair because the fair is right there.
I know, but that's how you got to the fair. Where you went after the fair.
The fair.
What actually happened is different than what you're telling me that you just walked home.
Because right there, the fair is literally right there by B's house. I promise you it is. Like, literally, the fair is right there by B's house. All you have to do is literally, once you get on his street, it's that one right there by
I know where it's at.
Yeah, right there. If you just turn where that big old trampoline is close to the road, it's right up there.
See, now you're not telling me the truth again.
What do you want me to tell you, boss?
I want you to tell me the truth, like you just told me the truth about what happened at Sam's Club.
Sam's Club.
So we got that part down.
I went to the fair.
So
afterwards, after I went to the fair, I was supposed, like I said, I'm supposed to meet my friend Brittany. Well, not Brittany. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Rihanna, I gave you a different name. I do apologize. I'm just right now. I'm more worried about my safety and my girl's.
Your safety's fine.
I mean, I know you understand.
And Nisha's safety's.
I know.
My best guess, she's fine. She'll be fine. So
I'm just hoping. So I know, I understand you telling me, but I still even though you telling me.
So why are you lying about not being in the car again on Sunday?
Because something else happened. We had to go do a drop off. We went to a drop off.
What's a drop off? Who had to go do a drop off?
Hunter and some other guy. It was involving drugs this time. And they were making trades.
So you went to go drop drugs off, or somebody went to go buy drugs?
It was trade for drugs.
Trade? What do you mean?
After I saw the police guy behind me, I kind of did it on purpose.
You did what on purpose?
Act like I didn't know how to drive. I pressed the gas, then I hit brakes. So I was hoping the police would, because I was gonna act like I was gonna turn, but I didn't. What I did was I pressed on gas and I hit on brakes.
Okay, so you were
for them to light up behind me after we made the drop off.
So what do you mean trade? Like I'm gonna trade you money for drugs, or I'm gonna trade you food for drugs, I'm gonna trade you drugs for drugs?
It was more money, involving money, drugs, and guns.
So who gave money, who gave drugs, who gave what?
The place we went to, they had the drugs.
Where was that? What side of town?
That was more of where they lit up, I'm thinking, on the south.
Okay, so
I'm
you
not
went to
mistaken.
go exchange money for drugs, or the people that were with you.
I'm the getaway driver.
Okay, so you're the getaway driver. So they went to go buy drugs with money, and did they get drugs? What'd they get?
It was involving something with cocaine, ecstasy, weed, and
So they got all that?
some other stuff. We dropped it off in a different spot.
So you went to different spots, or one spot?
We put the drugs at an abandoned house.
Okay, but
That's what I'm saying.
so they bought the drugs from somewhere?
More of a trade.
Trade what?
They had, Hunter gave them cash and guns,
And they gave them drugs.
and which we dropped off in a certain spot
At some abandoned house. Where?
over there in Putnam.
On Putnam. Okay. So you dropped that stuff off on Putnam, and then after that, the cops got behind you?
No. It was supposed to be another drop off that we were supposed to make, but wound up taking Hunter home. So the guy thought he could do it.
So how many people were in the car? You, Hunter?
It was 4 people in total, but when Hunter got out, it was 3.
Okay, so you, Hunter, and 2 other people. And then when Hunter got out of the car, it was you and 2 other people. Okay, so you dropped the drugs off at this house on Putnam.
We dropped Hunter
Then you dropped Hunter off
somewhere on, I don't really remember what road, but it was like that road. It's a road that don't have street lights. Like, it's very dark.
Okay.
Like, it's like on a curve. It's like it's connected to buildings. Like, if you're facing out this way, my way, if you're sitting here and you're facing that way, on your right side, it's like it's a gray car in a parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, that could be anywhere.
Yeah, I know, it's...
So you dropped Hunter off at his house or somewhere.
I don't know.
You just dropped him off. And then what happened?
Afterwards, they were trying to go hit another lick.
Okay.
But
Like, hit a lick, like, as in, like, rob somebody? Okay.
That's the reason why I did what I did. But
So you don't know who these 2 people were in the back seat of the car at all? Never met them before? Okay. So you never met them before, and then what?
After I seen the police get behind me, I kind of acting like I was making up excuses for them so I wouldn't get hurt or anything.
Okay.
But afterwards, I made it seem like something was wrong with the car, so I hit gas and then I kind of just eased the brake, So the police would think I'm drunk or something, and would stop.
Okay, so then did they turn their lights on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so police turned their lights on.
Bro said to keep going.
Okay.
And I was trying to play it smoothly, because I didn't want to, same time I didn't want to be hurt, but I didn't want to stop the car, because, I don't know, like I said, I was scared.
Okay. So then what?
I wound up, it's this little place I used to go. I know a friend that lived there in the dirt road, and it's a dead end.
So you wound up on some dirt road. Okay.
And I wound up hitting, that's where I hit, and I guess they jumped out the car.
So did you park the car and everybody got out, or so how? What do you mean?
I kept going, and
So
they jumped. They ditched.
So they got out of the car, and you
No.
kept going.
I took it to the end of the road,
Okay,
right
and
at
then-
that dead end.
And then what?
And then I was scared, so I kind of just ran home. I got out the car and I ran home.
So you ran. So they get out of the car. You drive the car to the end of the road. Can't go nowhere else. You get out of the car and you run. But did you know where you were?
Mm-mm.
So how'd you know where home was compared to where you were?
to be honest, where I don't know how I got out, but I was in woods. I kind of just got out through the woods. I followed the light all the way out to a road that I knew.
Okay. Did you use your map or something and try
No,
to figure out?
at that time, because after I got out the end of the woods, my phone it wouldn't pull because one, I didn't have the great service in the part of the woods I was in.
Gotcha.
So it's like I seen a little street light or whatever. So I followed the street light out, and I had got to a road that I knew how to get home.
Okay. So then you just walked home back to Brendan's house?
I didn't tell him, but he knew something was wrong.
Okay.
He saw I was shaking. I didn't tell him.
Okay. Did you tell anybody else that this happened?
I didn't even tell my baby mama.
You didn't tell your baby mama. So then you just kind of been laying low since then?
I kept it to myself.
Okay.
I was hoping. I'm sorry. I know I've been untruthful.
I mean, we've been sitting in here for a while.
Yes, sir.
You know, we could have
already been through this. I do apologize, sir. Like I said, I'm just scared. Who knows what people are capable of doing,
Gotcha.
And like I said, I don't want to die. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the dude, when I first refused to do it, I got hit, I got hit right here in the side of my face.
So the only person you know
is Hunter.
Some dude, Hunter Spence, white guy.
That's the crew.
His crew.
Yeah,
They have a name or something. Everybody's got a name nowadays.
Like, you talking about street name?
I mean something. Like all the crews that run around Tallahassee all got some type of name.
Like I'm trying to figure out. Are you talking about their individual name?
No, like their group name.
Oh, the group name, the street name.
Yeah, the street name.
The street name. I don't really know it like that.
They didn't tell you what their street name is, or like.
I know they was.
I'm the Red Champion shirts. I'm just saying because you got a Red Champion shirt.
But
on,
no,
so
I know they're part of a gang though.
They're part of a gang. Okay. So and then you just hung out Monday and yesterday until.
Because I felt safe with him.
Okay.
And I didn't tell
Brendan?
him. Yeah, I didn't tell him. I should have told him, but I didn't want him to be involved in anything.
Okay.
So I kind of just kept it to myself, and he made me feel safe.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. They wound up jumping me one time.
Before all this.
I got a lot of scratches here.
Okay. Did when the attack happened with the lady, did she fight back at all, or she just? I mean, how old do you think she was?
I don't know. I probably guess she was like 58 or so.
Okay, but you said she was probably taller than you.
Mhm.
You're like 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, I'm sure.
How much you weigh? You don't know.
But, boss, can you do me a favor though? Tell the lady I am sorry.
You are sorry?
I just didn't have a choice and I was scared.
Okay.
And tell the family, please apologize to them for me. Like I said, it felt like I really didn't have a choice. Who knows if they were actually gonna kill me or not?
Okay.
I mean, because I've seen Hunter tote guns before, so I took it as he's not even playing, like he's being serious.
Okay. So the only way you communicated with Hunter was through Facebook Messenger, but you didn't know his name. It was just XXX Hunter or something.
There's supposed to be another play coming up soon.
A play?
Where another deal.
Another drug deal? Okay. Alright,
I can tell you, it's supposed to be another drug deal coming soon.
Where at?
I'm not sure where. He just hits me up where to meet him, and.
But he's gonna message you on Facebook Messenger.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright,
I just hope she understands. I don't know. So
Okay.
let's go to college and stuff.
Yeah. Sit tight. You can have your snacks. That's all I could find was a bag of barbecue chips.
Thank you,
Okay.
boss.
Barbecue chips are good. I mean, give me a minute, or give me a little bit, and I'll come back in here in a minute. Okay. Hey, so quick thing. I can't give you your phone, but I can do this, and it's up to you whether or not you want to do it. I know your phone's pinned, so if you want to give me the pin, I get you your phone. I can bring it in here and get her phone number, and I'll let you call Nisha from my phone. It's up to you. But I can't give you your phone back. So I get the phone number, or I can help you get the phone number out of it, and then I can let you call her from my phone. But it's up to you. I want you to be able to call her, tell her what's going on. So,
Boss, I think I read that.
I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna look through anything in your phone.
I mean,
I just was gonna get her phone number so you could call her.
Yeah. I think I feel more comfortable, I guess, being in the detention center when I know I'm safe. I'm just real scared. Like, I didn't open my mouth and.
Okay. I mean, you're safe here, and you're gonna be safe at the detention center. So I'm just offering. So do you want to call her or no? So, because you're not gonna have your phone with you at the detention center, so it's up to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What?
Huh? I would like to.
So it's okay. I get her phone number out of your phone for you. It's Nisha. Oh no, you said it was saved in there as
My body.
My Bonnie, like MYBONNIE, and she's in Panama City. Okay. How do I get that phone number? Or I mean, how do I get in to get that phone number?
1998.
That's it? Okay. Let me go get that phone number. I'm going to write it down on this piece of paper. I'm going to bring my phone in here, and then you can call her.
I'm too scared.
Okay? Let me go do that. Okay.
Okay. Are they gonna find out I said something?
No. I gotta put it on speakerphone though, because you're using my phone. So, all right. 832.
How many J's or U's do you think I get for this?
I don't know. I have zero control over that whatsoever. So I don't like. We do this stuff. You get transported out there. They have their own rules. They have all that stuff. I have, especially juveniles, is different than adults. So I have no control of that. So, just to clarify real quick too, and I forgot to ask you, like, when you hit the lady with the stick.
I left it there on purpose.
Okay. Did you want to hurt her? Did you want to kill her?
No.
So were you just trying to? You're just trying to knock her out?
I wasn't trying to hurt her because the main job was for me to put her in the car.
So you wanted to get her injured enough to put her in the car and take her with you, but then you decided not to do that.
Because I was too scared.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So here, all right, 850-832-2641.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later.
Is
Goodbye.
it possible if you just hold my phone and call her on speaker?
I can't, no. Well, I just called her and the number went straight to voicemail, so it means her
She
phone's off.
Really answer on
But it's off. If your phone's off, it goes straight to voicemail.
Are you sure you got the right one with the kissy face on the side?
Yep, 832-2641.
Can you call back one more time?
Yep.
It has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
She don't even got a voicemail.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't do that. My wife, same thing. She'd never set up her voicemail for some reason.
Is it possible for you just to do a voice record and just send her a text?
I can send her a text and she'll get it whenever she turns the phone on, but what do you want me to tell her? Just that you're here and that
since you got an iPhone, I was wondering if you could just do
They've disabled a lot of stuff on our work phones, or even though it's an iPhone, we don't have a lot of the features that normal iPhones have because they monitor all kinds of stuff there. But I can send her a text message.
Well, can you just at least tell her that I said I do love you and I apologize if anything goes wrong. Just to tell her to watch her back, make sure she's paying attention to everything.
Okay, and I'll send her and say, and I'll leave her. I mean, if she gets my text, she'll have my phone number and she can call me and I'll tell her what's going on with you and everything like that.
Yeah, like I just want to make sure she's safe.
Okay.
Like I know you say you think that, but I don't trust it. Like
okay.
I've seen Hunter use a gun.
And it's Hunter Spence, like Spence, Hunter Spence. Okay. All right, I'll send her a text and let her know, hey, Tallahassee Police Department, we were with you, that, tell her what's going on, that you got, you're at the Juvenile Assessment Center.
Make sure
and she can call me.
And make sure that she knows that, yeah, I did put her in there, that also I want her to be careful, watch her back. I don't care what goes on, I just want her to be safe.
Alright, cool, we'll do.
Because this is, it's serious. Like, I know you say you don't think it, but I know it.
Okay.
I know it.
Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab something. I was getting ready to come back in here, but let me grab something real quick. I'll be right back in. Okay. What's up?
Just don't. They won't find out, will they? You sure they won't find
They
out?
won't.
Like nothing of what I say goes to them at all, right?
No. What were you saying a minute ago?
A black guy that
Yeah.
works at Sam Club.
Mhm.
He was one of them in the car.
When in a car when?
He was one of the guys that was involved.
So he jumped in the car
He was the
at
lookout.
Sam's
That was the lookout.
Lookout when?
He was the one who worked there.
I know, but when did he jump in the car?
No, he was involved is what I'm saying.
The guy at Sam's who
That
works there
crew member
is involved.
That's the lookout.
Okay. But that's it?
He, that's the one I was telling you about earlier, the one with the beard. It's him.
The beard.
The black skinny guy.
The black skinny guy.
With the beard, facial hair.
Okay. But was he... But he wasn't in the car with you guys at any of the times?
No, he was in the car with us when we did the drop-offs and stuff.
On Sunday?
He was the lookout for her.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Real quick, you said you had some scratches or something on you?
Yeah, that's what. And I got jumped by them.
Okay. Where are the scratches at? Are they still there? Can you still see them?
I think a little.
You want to take your shirt off real quick, and I can. I mean, it's up to you.
I
I want to take pictures of them, but I mean, I need to be able to.
I guess
We'll just take the other side. So you got. Okay. So yeah, just keep that shoulder down. Yeah, that'll work. Just like that. Let me find the camera. Okay. Just look at me real quick so I can take a picture of you so I can show that those scratches, because you have that necklace on. Let me see it again. Is that so up there? What about right here?
All
the front
the
end?
scratches and stuff is
Okay,
where I was
alright.
getting jumped and stuff.
Okay, so just those two.
Then I don't know. You got something here.
I don't see. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Then I think it's one like right here on my nose too.
Okay.
I think I probably got some on my boobs. Here. Here. All the scratches, and then I got
Okay.
here.
Okay. Any arm on your?
I don't know if I
don't
still
see
got
it.
some on my back or not.
No, I don't see it. Okay. All right. So hey, this is a search warrant for your person. Okay.
My person, like,
For you, yeah. So basically, what it is it's for your DNA. Okay. Judge signed this, and I'm going to give you a copy. This is your copy. Basically, what I'm going to do is, this is a Q-tip. Okay. It's just like a big giant Q-tip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this glove on. I'm going to take this so you can see it's sealed. I'm going to take it out, swab it on the inside of your cheek, and then I'm going to put it back in here, and it's evidence. Okay. So
What are y'all gonna do to the other people? Are you gonna fight them or?
Yeah, we're still gonna look at stuff after this. This isn't the end of this, so.
Wait, so that means the others will wind up where I'm at in the same.
No. If anybody else is involved, we make sure people are separated from each other. So, here, just open up your mouth real quick.
And will we all go to court at the same time, or?
No, they do all that stuff.
So I could talk to the judge with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
There used to be a trash can.
I'm just real concerned about it. Like I said, and I know you say they not or you don't think it, but I'm just scared for myself now.
Okay.
And like I said, I do apologize for lying.
That's fine. I mean, I don't take it personally, for real.
I don't want to be hurt, sir.
I know you don't.
But I guess if that's why I was like, I want to be safe. Like, I want to know. Even then, when I get out, like, am I gonna even be guaranteed a safe? Or am I just gonna be on my own?
If you bond out and get all that, or
like if I get released or whatever happens, am I gonna be on my own after that? Like no protection, no.
It depends. It depends on stuff with the state attorney's office. I mean, it depends on what else happens. Most people that get up on you have to talk to them about that. Talk to the, if you get a defense attorney, whether you hire one or a public defender, they'll be able to answer all those questions for you. They deal with that stuff.
What about, okay, so is there anybody I can tell just to make sure my baby mama's gonna be okay?
Tell who?
I just wanna.
I mean, I'm gonna reach out to her. I haven't even sat down at my desk yet. I'm trying to get all this stuff and some other pieces. So I will try to get like I said, I still gotta send her a message, give her my information, tell her what's going on. Hopefully she calls me, and then we can go from there. Okay.
I mean, I got faith. I know y'all. I got faith that y'all gonna keep me safe. Could you, probably shoot an estimate? I know this crime is serious.
An estimate for?
How long I'll probably be locked up, if you could say.
I really can't. I honestly, if I could give you I can't even. Juvenile is a whole different realm. I can't even give you I can't even give adults an estimate because I don't have their system. As of right now, you're being arrested and taken there tonight. You have to see the judge tomorrow. It's up to the judge tomorrow. That's all I can tell you. So it's up to the judge on that.
I'm so scared. I'm nervous. Be honest. You think they're gonna release me?
I doubt it. I really do. I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, even though I didn't want to do it.
I know. I doubt it though. Just based on some of the stuff in the case, I don't think they're gonna. Okay.
Just let that lady know.
Huh?
Just let the lady know.
I will.
Sorry.
I will.
Shakel McClain was eventually sentenced to life in prison. He will be eligible to be reviewed by the Florida Parole Board after serving 25 years. The following footage will give you an insight on just the kind of kid that Shakel McClain was and what might have driven him to commit such violent acts.
Hi guys, just want to say that my name is Shakel. I'm 16 years old. I'm a foster kid. And lately it's been hard. I've been going through a lot. And I've been so confused about my life. But I do want to say I am proud of myself for how far I've came, for how far Jesus Christ himself has has helped me and how far he has brought me. Because without him, I couldn't move. Now with him, I can move. At first, I was living out there on the streets. You know, I didn't want to be in foster care, and I still don't want to be in foster care. I've been in foster care for so long, and it's been so much stress. I've been through so much depression, and I've been so much frustrated. But you know what? God has changed my life. I went from being on the streets to working at Burger King, to helping other people, to helping kids that I can help. You know, yeah, there's still situations that go on in my life, but I'm helping, and I pray over myself. I pray over everybody else that I don't know, even the people who are homeless, to get their life straight. Thank you guys for listening to this video. So I just want to say good morning to everybody who's out there in the world. First things first, God always got us. Second thing second, can't no enemy come across us without God on that side. So any enemy who try and come across you or try and take your joy today, or who try and ruin y'all day, walk away and laugh. That's all y'all got to do today. Everybody else, let's rock it out. Y'all stay safe. I know COVID going around and everything. It's a little crazy with the pandemic and all. But y'all know what? Everybody got this in the bag. Everybody got this. Whoever go to work, if they got that type of boss who get on their nerves, you know what? Say thank you, Lord. Because today, your boss probably would have been in a hell of trouble if you ain't show up to work today. Because you know why? You know why? People like that get on other people's nerves. But really, just keep pushing forward. God always gonna have our best, because we are his child and he loves us no matter what. No matter if the people turn their backs on him, no matter what goes on, he still loves us. Amen. Good morning. I really want to say, like, for all y'all people out there, I'm not racist, you know, so I'm just using the terminology. But for all us black folks out there, we got to come together. We got to band together, because there's people talking about they going to push us off the sidewalk. You know, when you see a black person push them off the sidewalk. For what reason? The second thing is, we out here killing each other when we need to be coming together, to band together, because there's actually people training their sons how to kill. Think about the kids' future of how they gonna grow up, because eventually God gonna call us home. People out here judging other people when it's not their job at all. It is not your job to judge. Please stop the violence. We gotta come together, because don't get me wrong, I used to love white people. You know, I done been through some things with them. You know, I've seen racist people. I've been cussed out before. I done been through that all. But you know what? I'm a kid with a good shoulder. Stop the violence, y'all. Alright, so just because it's Christmas, I'm squashing all my beef. You know, I love everybody out there in the world, and I love the people who I was beefing with, even though y'all want to be some da-da-da-da-da. You know, but I'm going to be nice today, you feel me? I love everybody. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. But one thing first, I'm not being soft-hearted. I know I could be mean as fuck, but I could be tough as fuck. I might be one single nigga, but I'll still take y'all asses out. So please, keep it chill. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no disrespect. So, but I do want to say RP my dad, brother, even though he not on this earth to see another Christmas. TK, I love you and I miss you, bro. Stay safe. All y'all.
If you like this video, be sure to watch one of these videos coming up on the screen, as I'm sure you'll enjoy these as well.